watch them over in order to do my recaps because then I would remember stuff. No, I remember. Like I'm amazed at stuff that I didn't remember. So yeah, and there's like 40 or 50 views. So I don't know. I guess it's great. Pretty happy.
On our way to start.
Well, yeah, you want to have a backlog of content, you know, as long as it doesn't get deleted by Twitch. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm going in and saving all the things now.
That's good.
Now that I know.
All right, so let us. Hi, my name is Richard. I am the game master of this game. It is Harper's Tale by Saturday Morning Scenarios. You can find them on Facebook, and it's adapted for Humblewood, which is by Hit Point Press, and it's funny animals, you know, in the forest. And so session 18, and it's a short campaign that goes to like 10th level. So yeah, you've gone into the forest. You're chasing down the trying to find a cure for the strange sleeping sickness that has struck the land. So going through the recap, you found a broken fountain, or a fountain with a broken Strigg statue. You have the head in a bag that you found in another place. You just had to kill a few flesh-eating butterflies that were flying around the fountain. In the fight, Duff cast Fireball and set Theos, the party cleric, on fire. But otherwise, the battle went well. You defeated the butterflies, and you put the fountain back together. The Strigg seemed to be a statue of what's her name?
Arpistis.
Yes. Arkansas, Arpistis, the daughter of Deng, the old druid of the forest. So the statue disappointingly didn't talk to you or anything, but the water flowed clear, and upon drinking it, you found that it gave you magical powers, or that it gave you magical abilities. So in fact, when we start this session, if you guys want a drink of it, you can.
I was gonna ask if we had made a quick stop.
Yeah, and you can just because it lasts. The abilities, the things you get from that last until the sunset, or until your next long rest.
I'm not doing no drugs, man.
Oh, that's right. You're pure.
Yeah,
You're
no, I'm not
man.
pure. I'm not pure. I don't need no sticking drugs to run the Tour de France. Tour de France. Tour de France.
Yeah. So, traveling through the forest, you found Mama Bear, and who you had met before, which is a mama bear with a couple of cubs, and you realized that Mama Bear had a growth of black stuff on her haunch. You cured her. You gave her a hat that you had taken from another bear earlier on, and she started talking. And so apparently, when you put a hat on a bear, it can talk. So, or maybe not all hats. And she said, "Oh boy, this looks like my husband's hat." And so you realize that the husband is the bear that you had stolen the hat from all those days ago back in Grove. And so you all decided, we need a break. We're going to go back and see if we could find that bear. And so you all just decamped, headed back through the forest. You visited the gardener, who basically told you that you had been gone a couple of weeks, not a couple of days. So apparently in the Feywild, time travels at a different speed. Theos realized that her friend Daffodil was no longer awake. When she sent her ascending, the response was very strange and it was dreamlike, and it turns out that Daffodil is sleeping. You moved on to the Raven's Nest. She's the witch who controls the entrance. Well, she has a treehouse above the entrance to the Feywild. And she says that the Zoogs and Elthars have made peace, but have been hit hard by the sleeping sickness. So apparently the Zoogs and Elthars are pretty much being hit hard by the sleeping sickness in the past week or two. You guys feel that time is becoming precious, and so Alejandro, in order to speed things up, summons his paladin steed, and the ground shakes, and Blind Sharky comes barreling out of the ground, and there he is. So you have Blind Sharky as your paladin steed. So
Best buddy.
yeah. And so this is like a spiritual whatever. If Blind Sharky gets killed, you can just summon him again. Yeah.
So is this actually Blind Sharky, or is it some sort of like doppelganger of Blind Sharky?
It seems to be Blind Sharky. Maybe Blind Sharky has become like. I mean, obviously he's.
It's the essence. Yeah, it's the essence of Blanche Sharkey. Since you can dismiss him and call him, it's not like Puss in Boots.
I mean, this forest is in the Feywild, man. Blind Sharky is evidently a creature that you can summon, and you know. And
Well, yeah, but I wonder if we go visit actual Blind Sharky, is he gonna like remember all of their wonderful adventures together?
You mean, will Blind Sharky be like pointing at Blind Sharky like that Spider-Man meme? You know, like
Yeah,
Blind
exactly.
Sharky, Blind Sharky. You don't know.
Maybe my god like disintegrated Blind Sharky and then reincarnated Blind Sharky as a spirit animal.
Well, I think they would do that because he is used. I think it's just it's just a projection of Blind Sharky. That's the joy of...
Blind Sharky burps and it just smells horrible. Blind Sharky's astral projection takes a shit and it's like a giant mound of Blind Sharky poop.
If he burps and it smells, imagine when he comes out the other end.
It's a spiritual poop sitting there. Yeah. No, he seems quite real, but again, you know, if he dies, you can just summon him again. Yeah. So you head all the way back to you head back through. You didn't spend a lot of time interacting with anybody in Princess Port. You just kind of like went straight for the road and out, and so you didn't really see anyone. In fact, the town was very quiet. And then you traveled overground because Blind Sharky doesn't really fit in the little tunnel that you came through, or he would basically bore it out and it would probably collapse. So you took the overground route, went to Grove, and you found Papa Bear asleep, sleeping he's sleeping the magical sleep. And then you headed off to the Crane residence and found Rose. I think Rose is the ranger. Rose,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, Rose said, "Where have you been? Everybody that you woke up fell back asleep. Everybody's asleep. My sister's asleep. I'm on the edge of exhaustion. I can't. I'm doing my best to keep these people alive, but we don't have much time left. So you decided to redouble your efforts, head back to the forest, and try to resolve this once and for all. And so you all mount on Blind Sharky and then head back to the forest. Heading back through Princess Port, you're a little more observant, and you notice that this town was very quiet. Like there's nobody around. Looks like everybody's asleep. And so you don't know how many days you have left, but you feel like you have to go pretty quick. And so there you go. You headed back. You can all make a die roll on that fountain. If you want to take a drink from the fountain, it's a D6, I believe.
I'm always up to
Fios is like tapping the vein in her arm. Come on, baby, give me something good.
Oh.
With a six, you get +1 bonus to AC and saving throws
Woo!
until the end of your next long rest. Threes. Oh, you're dead. No, you gain five D6 temporary hit points on a 3.
Wow.
And
Holy!
on a 2, you have advantage on all initiative rolls.
Sure.
Whoa!
That's all right.
Fine, I guess.
When you take like 6 big clubs.
Does anybody try to drink a second time?
The first time is always free.
You really feel like you shouldn't.
The first time is always free.
What do I think would happen?
You want to make a religion check or a nature check?
I think it's equivalent of putting a portable hole in a bag of holding,
What kind of check?
or tying a buttered toast on the back of a cat and then drop kicking the cat, see what happens.
Either religion or nature. Like you're trying to figure out, these fountains have rules usually.
It's a 12.
Oh, you have an extra bonus on religion?
Religion and nature, I have my proficiency doubled.
Okay. With a 12, you're pretty sure it would be a bad effect if you drink from the fountain the second time, while the first effect is affecting you.
Cool.
Well, that could be fun.
Like
What
no
if-
benefit
What
whatsoever.
if we put some in a little flask and save it for later?
Well, I think you did that. I think you did already, and the water that was in the flask became non-magical, but it was very pure.
Do we? Is this adventure almost done? Because I have so much money I want to spend.
She's going to the strippers, man.
Slap him with that brick of money. Yeah.
Well, it would be like a huge pouch, and that would concuss the dancer. Like, come here, whack, and then you get escorted at the door. We're not allowed to concuss the dancer.
You get beat up and robbed by the bouncer.
Yeah, except you walk into the place and they're all like slumped over asleep.
Yeah, the worst show ever.
And I hope to see a tiny monkey, and didn't even see one. Like, oh, I'm so disappointed.
Okay, so you drank from the fountain, all but one person, and you headed down the path. I think
Yeah,
you
show
remember
us
what
the
the
big
path
map.
looks like, but
I gotta remember where we are now. Yeah.
in the world. This music is, by the way, the music from the if you backed the Humblewood Kickstarter like 2 years ago now, this is one of the benefits you get from it is this song, which I think is available to anyone. Like you can get it from their website. And I'm not sure if they were supposed to make more music or what, but who knows? Yeah. So you are. Oh, I didn't even put tags on this map. Boy, I've been really slacking.
Jesus.
Oh, you know what? Hang on. Wait a minute. Just a sec.
There's no
I
map.
got super insulted when I was told that my map wasn't very accurate, and so
What? Who said that?
somebody said the fountain wasn't accurate, and I was like, "F you, man." And I won't
This
say
is a.
I won't say who it is, but her name rhymes with Schmathrin, so.
Oh, Jesus. Where is this? Oh, fuck, I don't have my...
Hang on. I'm just going to replace the map.
Okay, let me measure the map now.
This map is great.
Don't whip out your dick.
No.
Make sure that the distances are correct, or else what the fuck is the point of playing this game?
Well, this is the beauty of storytelling. Distance are a factor of plot.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what is warp speed? Doesn't matter. Who
It's like
cares?
it's like that episode of The Office. They're the same picture.
No, I put no. If you look at the Arpistis statue one, like I put tags on all the places you've been.
Yeah,
I don't see
okay.
the frog. I don't see the King Froggle.
Well, I didn't put any creatures on the map. I did
But
look.
we
I
had
did
been-
look for a frog token in Incarnate. They didn't have one, so I didn't want to actually draw a frog.
So really,
Yeah,
Catherine,
it's
you're
pretty
going to be that player that basically starts debating the fine points of skill and like. Are you gonna start like rules like rule at page 23?
No, Catherine's gonna be like, actually, the gardener doesn't even show the vines with the spider webs on it. This is bullshit.
Oh, finally, it's showing up.
So we're at
Just
the
take
three
one time to
sisters.
refresh.
Yeah. So where are we? We're up. Oh,
You're up at the three. You're up at the Three Sisters.
Three Sisters. Okay.
Poor Frank. Frank was like, "What the hell is going on?"
Well, you were here last time, Frank. So yeah.
I was here for a bit of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still having trouble with Frank with no beards. Like
Oh,
that's.
I'm
like,
having trouble with Frank with no beard.
Yeah. I also changed the location for Mavka's Bane and the Mavka. It's now the same tower with a purple tree. I'm doing my job here, man.
Sure.
You got the Monastery of the Wind. Excellent. Finally. I
Where?
didn't know people knew where that was except for me.
Oh, where?
The Monastery of the Wind is up there, and so that's where well, Frank, that's where your character retreated to after giving up a life of child murdering.
Crime.
Crime.
I will-
But also Alejandro's military unit is there as well.
Oh.
That's where they all kind of fell sick, and that's where you met with Wendy.
Sure.
Wendy. Yeah, so you're at the Three Sisters right now. So is that good? That's good. I'm sure you're looking at the map to see what else there is, but let's go back to the other map now.
This
See
just
the
makes
Iron
me
Code.
realize how bad I rolled for Nadal's stats. Like Theos' stats are like freaking good, and Nadal is awful. Just
Oh, you're the, yeah. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, so you are in a clearing, and there's a big treehouse, and there are these three lovely ladies come to the railing of the treehouse, and they look down upon you, and they are three very big. Well, they're like 7 foot tall. They're not large sized each. They look like Corvum ladies.
Does one of them have 3 eyes?
No, they have one eye among the 3 of them.
They
They
indeed
share.
have 3 eyes.
Do they all
They
have 3
all
eyes?
have three?
No, so there's one who looks. Here, I'm going to reveal the individual tokens for them. I'll make them bigger so you can see them better.
Oh, I thought we were at a fountain with butterflies. What?
Oh, that was last time.
You were last time, but then you guys went here.
Oh, I can't remember what happened with the butterflies.
We killed them.
You yeah, it was a giant waste of time for me because you just killed them and moved on. There was a bit of conflict where Duff cast fireball and hit Theos, but otherwise it was pretty normal. Yeah, so the 3 ladies are at the counter at the railing, and they look down and they say, "Oh, we were expecting you." I'm gonna turn the music down a touch.
So 2 of them have 1 eye each, and one has 3 eyes.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah. So you can see the tags. I turned on the tags.
Nope, I cannot see the tags.
You can't see the
Okay.
tags on the bad guys. The old ladies. Fuck.
Okay.
So annoying. Just gonna make sure. Yeah, nameplate visible.
Yeah, I can only see my own tag, and I don't even know why.
I can also see my own only.
That's weird, because it's a setting in the game that you turn on visibility for tags, and I went and did that, but it's still not showing. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so the ladies at the railing of their balcony look down upon you, and they say, "We have been expecting you, Auntie. Hang on, which one? Yeah, Auntie Zinnia saw you with her red eye." And so Auntie Zinnia, she only has 1 eye, and it's a red one. And she has red patches on her wings, so she looks like a red-winged blackbird. Yeah, in my terrible art. And so yes, Zinnia said you were coming, and it's Auntie Orchid who is speaking. "I am Auntie Orchid," and it's the one with the 3 eyes. And she's large. She's fatter than the other 2. And she leans up against the railing and it creaks alarmingly. But have you come to be feast, or have you come for feasting? That is the question that we have. You notice that there are piles of bones under the tree. Glistening bones, some fresh, mostly animal bones. But you see bones of, of the folk down there as well.
People bones?
Yeah, feathers, discarded clothing, stuff like that.
Are they in a tree house or a nest or?
Yeah, it's like a very crude treehouse
Okay.
up there.
Is it like a house, like there's rooms and walls and stuff, or is it more of a platform?
It's pretty much more of a platform, but there's a roof over it. Like I didn't make a map of it or anything, so.
Can I hold an action?
Sure. What
Can I
action
just
are you
be
holding?
ready to cast Bless at any moment?
Okay.
Even like before initiative?
Yeah. So Auntie Orchid says, well then, we knew that you were coming, of course, but well, my sister won't admit it, but she doesn't know why you're coming, and that's a question that we were wondering. Are you here to? Why are you here? Have you come to treat with us?
So while people are thinking about this, I'm going to use my divine sense.
What does divine sense tell you? What does it give you?
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ear.
Yeah, definitely. You're not sure if it's the bones that smell or whatever, but they are powerfully, if you believe in good and evil. But yeah, they seem to be evil. They seem to be fiends.
Oh.
Hags are
Okay.
hags are classified as fiends, which are like
Yeah,
devils.
so okay, so it says until the end of the next turn, I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
There are 3 in front of you.
Okay, well,
You're like, hang on, I got fiends. We got fiends. Oh.
my fiend jar is going off.
Yeah, there's like aliens in the air conditioning. Oh shit. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. You've dealt with hags before.
I think all the feathers on my back go.
Like your armor lifts up onto. Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of get twice as big as I used to be.
so
There are 3
Mage
in front.
armor when we were still at the water on the fighter.
What's the thing that lasts for 8 hours? Yes, you can have mage armor. Or were you casting it on yourself, or were you casting it on the crow?
Yeah, the fighter.
Okay.
Thank you.
So instead of your armor, you have mage armor. The bonus from the mage armor instead of your armor.
I'm gonna draw my
But you,
sword.
but you can still keep your aesthetic. Perfect.
Okay, so you kind of like fluff yourself up and draw your sword, and so the
Yeah.
one with the green eyes, Auntie Azalea, says, "Oh, you've come to fight then? Is that what's going to happen now? We will fight. Will we fight?"
Well, before we fight, it'd be good to know, like, why are we here? let's do the 5 W's. First of all, there's an issue. Why is everybody falling asleep? And the route leads us here.
We're looking to end the Mafka
Yes.
for good.
So Auntie Orchid says, "Ah, the Mafka. Have we heard this name before?" And she looks at her sisters, and they kind of giggle. Auntie Zinnia looks angry, and she says, "What would you know of the Mavka?
What would you
What
know
makes you
of
think you
the
can defeat
Mafka?
the Mavka? It has been here for so long." And Auntie Azalea of the Green Eyes says, "And if you do defeat the Mavka, what of it? What will you gain from that? Maybe we can help each other."
You can ask the gardener what he thinks of this.
The gardener, Auntie Zinnia with the red eye says, "He is a fool. He is a fool. He will not treat with us. He will not treat with us, and I will not have it."
What are you,
And
ladies
Auntie Orchid of
after?
the 3 eyes says, "Oh, the gardener. That would be a tasty morsel, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be tasty?" And Azalea says, "Well, yes, I would eat him. I would eat him in a New York minute." Clack, clack, clacks her beak. So you would defeat the Mavka. Mavka cannot be defeated. He just comes back. It's terrible. And also, you're going the wrong way. The Mavka is back the other way.
We've been there already.
Yeah, we've already been through both realms.
Yeah, Auntie Orchid says, "Yes, you've killed the Mavka more than once, haven't you?"
Yep. Okay, so now, out of just remembering now, because we haven't been playing a long while, we have the Seed of Knowledge. We need to plant this so that it will give us information on how to defeat the Mafka. So the question is, where do we plant the seed? We need to plant the seed at the heart of the forest. Is this the heart of the forest?
So you're just thinking all of this.
I'm just metaphysics. I'm not talking because like that's dangerous. So this is where we are right now. So the question is, do they know information about finding the heart of the forest so that we can actually plant the seed of knowledge? And that's what we need to find.
So are you going to ask them any questions, or so they want to know why would you want to kill the Mavka? What is that going to give you?
It doesn't give us anything. It just resolves a big problem we have on the outside of the Fey world.
DM, can you remind us why? Because Was it meta that you told us that we had to kill the Mafka to kind of?
It was fairly meta. You know, the Mafka is somehow connected to Arpistis. There was some kind of a love triangle going on between Arpistis, the Mafka, and Hethor. Hethor is thus far, you're pretty sure Hethor is the one responsible for all of this.
Yeah. Okay.
And Deng pretty much insinuated that you had to go through the Mafka to get to Hethor. There was probably a falling out between the Mafka and Hethor over Arpistis.
Right.
Arpistis fell sick or went missing or something like that. And all the clues you found in this area here is that somebody is obsessed with Arpistis because of the statue, you know, and the attempt to grow a tree for Arpistis that died. So.
Yeah. So this. So so we're just on our merry way. The end goal is to basically resolve the problem we have on the non-Fey world about people falling asleep. So we believe the Mafka stands in our way.
Why should we help you stop people from falling asleep?
Because that would be...
We love to invade the dreams of the sleeping.
Well, not only that, it's good picking for eating, I guess. So, are you stating to us that you will not help us? Then you're in our way. And if you're deciding that...
If you get your joys out of invading their dreams, well, if they're never awake, then they're going to eventually stop dreaming if they're stuck in a forever sleep. So it'll be to your benefit.
Yeah, but they're crows. They're carrion eaters. So, you know what? That's food for them.
Well, Auntie Azalea says she has the one without a soul has a point. If everybody dies from this, we will have no one to steal dreams from. That's not good.
The one without a soul?
Theo struggles and looks over at Duff.
Yeah, so the one with the one eye looks at Duff and says, "What is it that you want, Fox One?"
To end
You have already given freely that which everyone keeps for all eternity. Your soul.
I just want to do some good.
I presume that even a soulless vessel can do good things, possibly?
I try. I really try.
Yes.
I think this one thing, and then I can stop trying.
Well, if you ever want to make a bargain,
Well.
I know something that you might want to know.
Oh.
But if...
What do I have that you would want?
Well, you probably don't have anything. That's the thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then, no point bargaining then. We can just all
Well,
go.
can you give me a secret? This is Auntie... no, hang on. Greed. It's Azalea, the green eyes. She says, if you give me something, give me something. If you give me something, I will give you something. That's how it works. Yes, give me something.
I can give you a secret.
Yes, I would take a secret.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will tell you a secret.
Well, you tell me a secret first.
So Auntie Azalea is leaning. Azalea is leaning over the railing, and she says, "Oh, that's not how it works. It
Okay,
would have
see you
to be
later.
binding."
Okay, someone find a notary.
Oh, if I tell you a secret, you will tell me a secret. That's for sure.
Cool. Alright, well, what kind of secret do you want?
I will take it from you
Sure.
once I
Yeah.
give you the secret.
Take my secret.
Oh, we're doing the secret thing right now. Okay, right now. Absolutely. So she says, "Well, then come closer, dearie. Try not to slip on the bones." Yeah, there's bones and entrails and feathers and discarded clothing at the bottom.
Alright.
And there's stuff in there too, pouches and boots and swords. And
Money!
all kinds of shit below the tree. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Where is my... Oh, shit. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Because we didn't work very hard on your backstory, I don't know what secret to give you, but... so let's see. She says, well, it is the story of a merchant, a destructive curse.
I want a secret that'll be beneficial to our group for what we're trying to do.
No, the secrets are always personal. Oh, no, hang on. This is the secret that I'm taking from you. This is the secret that you're going to tell me. And then I will tell you a secret. Sorry. I want to be clear. You don't even know this. So, something that you don't know about is... So, years ago in a small town, a grifter came through, a cursed man, a Gerbine, who wanted to become famous. No, sorry, the grifter is you. You are cursed. You are destructive. You wished to become famous. But something happened, didn't it? And the blame came upon you, and you had to run away.
Well, that's a
Tell me more about your fiery lord. So all of you back in the clearing, you can kind of hear. If you listen carefully, you can probably hear what's being said. Tell me about your fiery lord. What is his name?
Ooh.
It's Alar.
Alar.
Alar. Are you ready to receive your secret?
I am.
In the end, you will have to choose between your lord and your friends.
What?
But know this: if you choose your lord, well, you guys are like, what? What is he saying?
I'm sorry?
If you choose your lord, you will gain great power, but you will be alone. If you choose your friends, you will not gain great power, but you will not be alone.
I don't like the sound of this.
We also have a shop. If you'd like to purchase some potions and some strange items, we also have those as well. Would anyone else like to trade secrets?
I don't have any secrets.
Do you have any secrets about the Mavka?
Well, we already exchanged secrets. You told me I found out about your inauspicious beginnings, and then you told I stole that secret from you, and then I gave you a secret, which was the thing about you having to choose between your friends and your
Yes.
the one who stole your soul.
Yes. That's what I'm asking.
It seems more like speculation than.
Would you make another bargain with me?
Well, I want to know about the Mavka. So your secret that you told
Sure,
me
he
was...
has one with the devil. Might as well just keep on piling it up. Once you sold your soul at the crossroad, you just find another crossroad and sell it again.
So your secret wasn't really much of a secret.
I'll give you this one for free, dearie.
All right.
The Mavka would love to have your skin. The Mavka is just like you. No soul.
The Mavka is... okay.
How do you kill someone with no soul? How do you end someone with no soul?
Well, I imagine you have to get them a soul. You cannot kill that which is already dead, I presume. If you give it a soul, then you can kill it. Anyway,
Guys, we
run
gotta go
along, little
find a
fox.
soul.
I think we've spoken enough. Does anybody else want to bargain for secrets?
Well, my
Secrets.
secret's terrible. I'm
I
not
see
letting-
another fox over there with secrets bursting out from her.
No
bursting.
way.
So
No way.
strong.
No, I'm
Oh,
keeping my
she's
secrets.
bursting all right.
You can't even. You couldn't handle my secrets.
Auntie Orchid, the one with 3 eyes, says, "Oh, please, I would devour your secrets. I would lift your burden for you, pretty one."
Oh, I'm doing
Carry
a
a
good
heavy
job. I'm enjoying carrying my burden.
Yeah, you are.
We know about you. We've even profited from some of your work, haven't we? Haven't we, sisters? Oh yes, we have. Oh.
Involved at the bottom?
What's that?
Are there little children bones at the bottom of the street?
Well, you know, there's all kinds of stuff down there. It's hard to
Oh
know.
god.
So we did mention that we have a shop. If you're interested, you could come on in and browse the aisles. We have some nice things.
Do you have any souls?
Well, some of our items have souls in them, I presume, from the creatures that went into them. I guess, yes.
Cool. Got any that match the Mavka?
Oh, I see what you're trying to say. I understand. No, that's not how it works. No,
Well, how does it work then?
I pish posh. How would I know
I think you know.
how to give a soul to somebody? That's just foolishness.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe you for a second.
Oh, I always tell the truth. That's Auntie Azalea with the green eyes. I never lie. Auntie Orchid with the 3 eyes says I lie sometimes because I hunger so. I like to eat the heart, you see. The heart. It's very good.
What kind of things do you have in your shop?
Oh, yes. Yes, this one thirsts for knowledge. Look at this one. So pretty. So smart. Yes, your brain is full of knowledge. But I can... Well, would you make a bargain with me?
A bargain of secrets.
And this is Auntie Azalea of the Green Eyes. She says, yes, obviously. I would feast upon your secrets.
I have no secrets.
You have many secrets. Everyone has secrets. In that beautiful, delicious brain of yours. Auntie Orchid of the 3 eyes says, oh yes, Azalea loves the brain. I love the heart. Auntie Zinnia, who never says much with the one red eye, kind of looks at you with one red eye and says, I don't like anything.
I can tell. I don't like you much either.
Oh. So she kind of brindles at that, and Auntie Orchid laughs. She says, oh, you wound us with your words. We have potions. We have potions. We have... Yes, we have many things. What would you like to have?
I think I'm good on potions.
I think you have some of my potions already. Says... Actually, it's Auntie Zinnia, the one with the red eye. She says, yes, you have some of my potions. You took them from the Mavka, didn't you? The ones that look like fruit.
Did we? Sure.
You found a bunch of potions that look like candied fruit. With like...
I have an
like,
animal
almost
friendship. I have an animal friendship orange.
There you go, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they're not candied fruit. They're more like Turkish delight. Might as well go whole like.
Look, not very chewy. Yeah. Yes. Would you come in and browse the aisles? We have so many nice things. You guys all seem terrified. You're all sitting back in your chairs. You're all like, Jesus, hags.
Yeah, that's right. It's a terrible idea.
Because
Going
with your divine
there.
sense, you get the feeling that these 3 ladies are extremely powerful.
Right.
Like, you could probably kill them. You could probably kill them and run around, But then the other 2. Would...
Yeah. We either kill them in one round or we die trying in 2 rounds.
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere near that tree.
No. This is above my pay grade.
What are your favorite items that you have right now?
Oh, I don't want to part with my favorite items. Says Auntie Orchid. She says, I never sell my things. I'd like to keep everything. But it's Auntie Azalea. She says, I make the potions. I will sell them for coin. Would you like potions of healing? I have those.
I have no need.
But you search for the cure for this disease. Well, I have an elixir that will cure this disease.
I don't believe so.
I also don't believe so.
She holds up a golden pear, and she says, yes, this is, well, by the way it's described in 5th edition D&D, this will cure any disease. It is an elixir of health.
Yeah, but it cures for one person. How are you going to feed?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? Feed it to Gerbine, then feed the Gerbine to the next one in the pecking order?
Well, that's what we do. We share until they stop screaming, and then one of us takes it.
You brew
Yes.
it into like some kind of like fermented beverage and distribute.
Auntie Zinnia, the one who looks angry all the time, she has a necklace around her neck, and there's a severed foot. It's like a cloven hoof at the end of the necklace, kind of like hanging on it. And she says, "I could sell you this. It is the hoof. It is a hoof of glory. When you wear this around your neck, you can attune one extra magic item."
How much for the pear?
Oh yes, of course. You want to cure something. You can't cure what ails you, my boy. This pear, and she produces this golden pear again. It's beautiful. It's like shrunken. It's very small. It's like a little, yeah. Actually, you know what? It's inside a glass bottle. It's like a little glass bottle with a pear inside. It's like, how do you get the pear inside the bottle? Oh, what a mystery! She says this.
You mean like that pear brandy that you can buy that has the pear inside the bottle?
Yeah. So what they do is they put the bottles in the trees, and the pears grow inside, and they just
Like the
pick
bottle.
the bottles. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, they found that if you put plastic bags on all of your apples, they won't get wormy. So people with small orchards will put little paper bags or plastic bags around all the apples after the apples start growing, and it protects them from pests. That's like your artisanal $5 apples right there. Yeah. So the potion, the elixir of health, is 500 gold pieces. Extremely rare. You won't even believe what I had to harvest in order to get that.
Could you plant its seeds? If we planted its seeds, would more of the magic pears grow?
Oh, you're always trying to do problem solving. That's very good, my boy. No, this is you drink it and it'll cure you of all your diseases. It's very nice.
Yeah.
We made it for a young prince who liked to go out, but he never came back. Or maybe we ate him.
Nope. I don't want it.
But you ask a lot of questions.
I do.
Perhaps I could give you this. And so the Auntie Orchid goes into the house, the fat one, and she comes out and she's got a little cage. It's a little cage, and it's got two tiny Gerbine skeletons in it, and they're like sitting like birds on a perch, the little Gerbine skeletons. And she says, "Yes, once per day you can ask this. You can ask these little Gerbines a question, and they will answer you truthfully. 3 questions.
One question a day?
No, they will answer you 3 questions every day. There is no cost. It's amazing."
About what? Questions about what?
But what's the cost for this no cost thing?
Oh, well, I would ask you for your soul, but yours is already spoken for.
I mean,
How
you
about-
can have it.
How
You just
about-
gotta
how
fight the
about
big fire
2,000
guy.
gold pieces?
A second mortgage, maybe?
Yeah.
Sorry,
You can take
what?
a lien out on your soul.
When
refinance.
I'm dead, I'll have them fight over it.
Sorry, what was the amount?
It's 2,000 gold pieces. A bargain. I'm trying to sound like Mark Hamill, but it's not.
It's almost like that Simpsons where Homer tried to sell his soul, but he can't because he already gave it to Marge, and they find an old love letter to prove it.
I'm going to message you something. Not on Roll20.
I swear to God, if you send me a picture of spaghetti again, I'll be like, "Fuck! I said nudes." You're gonna send it to me on
Yeah,
whatchamacallit?
Facebook.
I notice your typing is not as loud as it used to be. Did you get a new keyboard, or are you typing on something
No, I've
different?
like slid it away. It's still so loud.
Oh, here we go. So apparently she's typing a really big paragraph. So does anybody else want to do anything while Duff seems to be going up and whispering to the hags, and the hags are like leaning down. One of them is holding on to the fat one so she can lean over.
I'm not going anywhere near these.
No, not at all.
And I'm just waiting for my moment to go and attack.
Just waiting for my moment to roll initiative.
Exactly. That may be a terrible idea, but that may be what we're doing. So.
Well, that seems very binding.
Say dog
What are the 3 skulls? You said
Or the
3
things,
skulls?
whatever those things were.
Oh, it's a small cage with 2 Gerbine skeletons in it.
Yeah.
Tiny, but they're like shrunken.
Yeah.
They're miniature turbines. They're really, really small.
They're about the same scale. They're about the same scale as the little people that were in that aquarium.
Okay.
So the 3 sisters look at each other and they say, "Ooh, this is very interesting." Like out loud, they say this. "This is very interesting. Are you sure, orange one? Can you afford this price?"
Well, you're gonna have to trust me.
Trust. This is very binding. This is. So the 3 hags kind of back up and they kind of confer with each other, and then once in a while they're talking, one of them sticks their head out and looks down at you guys, and then puts their head back in, cartoon style, and then look at all of you. Look at the fox. Make a persuasion check with advantage. Charisma-based character. Or actually either perception or deception. Persuasion or deception, whichever. If you're telling the truth, it would be persuasion.
Oh well, yeah.
I think you're telling the truth, so yeah.
Yeah, so it would be persuasion, which is not as high as deception. There we go. Sweet.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. So Auntie Azalea flies down to the ground next to Duff and says, "I give you one more chance to renounce this pledge."
Nope.
Because when a bargain is struck, we always collect. We always collect.
And that is the bargain is under the terms that there's no cost to having these guys answer questions truthfully every day, as you said.
Oh yes, of course. Although between you and me, you might want to take what they tell you with a small grain of salt. You never know.
And why is that?
Well, sometimes the truth
Well,
is the...
Because the being that answers the questions might not always want to tell you the truth.
But he has
But
to
you're
tell me
pretty
the
smart.
truth.
So all of you are watching Duff stand in front of this hag who's towering over him, and you fancy that you see a flaming shadow behind Duff, sort of standing over Duff and looking at the hags, and the hags are just kind of like, they know it's
oblivious.
They're ignoring it, or they're not impressed by it.
This is way above her pay grade.
Yeah, and so then we'll have to see what happens. So she hands over the cage.
Sweet.
Do you take the cage?
I take it.
All right. So her other hand reaches out extremely fast and grabs your wrist, and like there are sharp talons, and they draw blood on your wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And then she holds out her other hand to you and says, "In order to make it binding, you need to bite me, child."
Done.
And so,
I'm gonna go and bite her neck.
So are you gonna bite her? Are you gonna bite down?
Yeah, I bite her.
Yeah. So she does a D4 damage to you. Points. Yeah. Is that temporary hit points? No, it's real hit points. It has to be real hit points.
Okay. Well, I have 11 temporary hit points, but I'll take it away from my.
In that case, well, this will just bypass the temporary hit points because you're voluntarily.
64. I've moved my main one down. Yeah.
Yeah, and so will you bite her back? Will you do damage?
Yeah,
all of you are watching this. Like the hag reaches out and grabs her, grabs Duff and claws him. Actually, uses her back leg to claw your arm. And so are you gonna
I'll
bite
grab her
back?
wrist and like bite on her wrist to draw blood.
Yeah. So are you gonna do points of damage?
Or foot.
The bite of a Vulpin is the D6.
Okay.
Plus strength.
182 points of damage.
Crit! I put 3 smites on the crit. It's just black.
Plus strength.
You're just holding like a hand with like a bone sticking out of it. That'd be
so
John Wick,
cool.
and then he jumps up and he stabs the other 2 crones with the bone. You know.
Did you say
Okay.
plus my strength modifier?
Well, yeah, it's a D6 plus strength. Yeah.
Okay, so 1 point of damage.
So you bite weakly. Okay. That's cool.
I
All right.
I
so,
bite down for 3 and then I suck 2 back up.
Yeah. So you make your deal, and you have the cage. The 2 little Drabeens are inside saying, "Help us! Help us! We are damned!" And the crow says, "Shh."
Dove says, "Welcome to the club."
The crow flies back to the balcony. Would anybody else like to deal with us?
No.
Plus,
A
if
man
you-
has to know himself.
It seems like we need to be going now.
Would you not like to buy some potions?
I'm well stocked. But thanks.
So
Same
one of the
thing here.
hags, Auntie Zinnia, looks right at Wendy and says, "I have something for you, a gift.
Uh-oh.
It might remind you of times gone by, maybe help you to come to terms with what you have done." And so she throws something at you, and it lands at your feet. It is a child's patchwork doll, missing a button eye and stained in blood. It's a Drbeen doll. And with like a shock of realization, you realize this is the doll, that one of the kids had that you were transporting. Frank, are you still there?
This is turning. This is
All of
turning.
you are like, why are
this
they
is
throwing
turning
dolls at
finding
him?
loose.
I zoned out there.
Like how did the doll get here? Just like how did Luke's lightsaber end up in the box in the bottom of Maz Kanata's tavern? Like
It's a story for another time. Ha ha ha! Sucker! Money, money, money!
So wait a minute, what's going on with this doll?
Instantly, you know that this doll is the doll of one of the children that you were involved in whatever you were doing. This
Oh,
doll belonged to a child that you.
yeah, but they weren't children. They
Kidnapping them.
were still like embryos.
Well, they were killed when they got there, for sure.
No, yeah, but they were preserved. They were pickled.
Yeah. Anyway, in this case, I think it would be the stork trade. So it's the stork trade when people would send off their eggs or their embryos to be delivered back to them by the stork. And so turns out this is like the Tooth Fairy story. It's more grim than you think. Well, in that case, you realize that some of those embryos didn't die and grew to be children.
Oh, what? Oh,
And so now you realize that hags might be part of that trade, because hags love to take children in payment for things from greedy parents. Anyway,
Okay.
you can take the doll if you would like it.
no, I'm good. I'm good.
You're not going to touch it. It's just lying on the ground.
Oh no, I don't need that doll.
I'm gonna look at the hags but I'm gonna mage hand the doll and just like drop it back at the bottom of the tree.
Not required.
Okay. So your green skunky hand brings it over there. Yeah. So the hags say, "Well then, good luck. Good luck finding the heart of the Mavka. Goodbye." And the three hags just kind of like go back into their shack. And you hear some music. It's like the scratchy music of like a gramophone, and once in a while, like a bone kind of falls through a trap door in the floor of the thing and bounces off the tree and rests on the pile. You've been here for like half an hour to an hour.
It's like 12 days outside of here.
All right.
Well,
We should go.
So the you find Duff that the cage when you hold the cage up, it's like the size of a bird cage, but when you want to try to put it away, it just folds to like the size of a keychain ornament.
Cool.
It's got little tiny skeletons going.
I'm gonna put. I'll put it around my neck like a little necklace.
Yeah, it's like a little. It's kind of scary. Yeah.
All right. Can I ask one of them? Where's the heart of the Mavka?
No, at this point, I would just go back and try to get a refund because it died. They died, like, and that's for a refund. Norwegian blue, beautiful plumage.
So you have to spend 10 minutes using this item in order to ask your questions.
Okay.
Let's get away
Yep.
a little.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
The horror.
Polly wants a cracker.
So in the published adventure, it's just basically there are three hags, fight them, and so I'm like, it could be more interesting if you just talk to the hags. But yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't say fight them, but it just gives pretty simple stats for them, and yeah. Yeah. So where will you go? Will you go back to Arpistis' statue or head towards down the path the only way you can go to the Iron Pillars?
Well, she said we were going the wrong way.
Yeah, I know. There's a sign that says the Mavka over here.
Yeah, but we already went there. We already went there.
I've been there.
We killed the Malkas a second time.
I feel like we might as well check what this is and then go back and try and.
So yeah, I think the next place we can go is the Iron Pillars.
Absolutely.
All right, so you head down that path.
Do you want to spend a little bit of time to ask the parrot what he has to say?
The skeletal mice.
I'm gonna ask. No, that's a Norwegian blue now. Sorry, I just named it. That's the Monty Python's parrot. So let's just ask the parrot.
He's pining for the fjords. He is.
Yes, I know.
He's gonna muscle up to them with his pecker and open them up.
He wouldn't assume if you put 10 down at once. There he moved. No, you
Right,
take the
so
chance.
you're just gonna head down the path a little bit, and then set up a little resting area where you can like try to cleanse
Go
your
to the
souls.
river's edge.
Sure.
All right, so the river is even less fast than it was lower down when you crossed it because it's upstream from where you were before. So you can just pretty much ford right across the muddy path. It leads to like a section of forest ahead of you that looks really dark and twisted. But it's nice enough at the edge of the river here.
Yeah, we can rest here.
Well, we're not resting. We're just because
We're
you
not
got to
taking a
remember.
long rest, that's for sure.
Remember, the time flies fast through here. We don't have the luxury of pining for the fjords.
Did you just shit yourself? What the hell was that? You don't have the luxury. Oh, sorry.
No, I just had a burp.
So you stop at the edge of the river. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna meditate.
Cross it.
Well, I think Duff wanted to use the cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so you have the cage and you sit down and. Yep, you do. What do you do? Do you ask it something, or do you try to do something? I just want to know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I want to ask them some questions. but
Okay.
I don't know.
So, what is your favorite color?
So yeah, so you sit down,
What
put the
is
cage
the
in front of you, and it grows to like its normal birdcage size, and there are these two, little gerbine skeletons in there. And so when you indicate that you want to do the asking of questions, they kind of like clatter to life, and they look at you, and they say, "By all the fires of hell, what questions would you ask us?"
Cool.
Oh, great. That's gonna work well.
They have little glowing red eyes.
Guys, what should I'll invite the rest of the crew over.
So this works like the commune spell. If you just look up the commune spell. So it's a yes or no question.
Oh well, fuck! They should have said that.
Boy, commune is a great spell. It's a yes or no question.
They didn't specify that. Are we on the right track? Are we going the right way to find the heart of the Mavka?
Is that your question? Please say yes if it is your question.
Yes.
Well, that's that.
Because right now Duff is like, Jesus Christ, is this what I got for what I offered? Fuck. So do you say yes? Do you say yes? This is your question?
Well, I got 3 a day, right?
Yeah. So once again, do you want to rephrase your question? I want to make sure I got that question. Are you going the right way to find the heart of the Mavka?
Okay, which way are we going, guys?
We're going towards the iron pillars.
Are we going in the right way?
Tell us where we need to go to find the heart of the Mafka.
Yeah, but if it's yes or no answers.
So
Is that the
say
right
again,
way?
Say again your question, because Frank said a different question.
What did Frank say?
I said, are the iron pillars where we need to go to find the heart of the Mavka?
Yeah, that one.
So the little Gerbeans turn and they say, you would let the baby killer ask the questions? It's fine by me.
They weren't babies at the time. They were...
Yes.
I'm not a monster.
Unfertilized eggs.
Oh, they were fertilized, all right.
So you're asking if you will find the heart of the Mavka at the Iron Pillars? That's
Is
the
it
question?
there?
So we're asking if that's where we need to go to find the heart of the Mavka. That's the specific question.
They kind of look at each other. They shrug and they're like, maybe.
Really? Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I think he got ripped off, Duff. This is lame.
So you have this feeling of crushing disappointment. It's like, Jesus God, no. Any other questions?
They're very specific questions.
Mm-hmm.
That was very specific.
Well, from that answer, clearly you're not sure if you can find the heart of the Mavka at that place.
Yeah.
Will killing the Mavka end the sleeping sickness?
Oh.
No.
No, that's very cool.
No, we have to go past him.
I'm the Heathor.
It's Heathor. Heathor is the big bad moose.
All right, well,
Ask if Heathor is at the Iron Pillars. We'll just bypass the Mavka.
I'd like to see the manager, please. I'm gonna carry this shit.
I swear to God, this is gonna be like a video game with invisible walls. I was like, oh, can't go there until we, do something.
You guys, we have to find where the heart of the forest is as well, right?
Yes, that's where we need to plant.
Where do you guys
You have the heart of the forest.
Yeah, but we need to plant it. No, we need. No, what was it? What was the saying? We needed to plant the seed of knowledge. Wait a minute.
with the heart.
Where?
I thought it was at the heart of the forest, but
Yeah, like at the
Yeah, but
middle.
wasn't it great? Oh, for fuck's sakes! You're gonna force us to read all the back notes?
It's pretty murky. I mean, take your time. It's there's no rush. There's no rush. The little mice are just waiting.
You could ask them nice, which way to the plot train?
No. Man, you are on the plot train. You are so on the plot train. It's just like a.
okay. Well, that first question doesn't count because you didn't give me a yes or no answer. So
We're not here to bargain with you.
no, well, you answered yes or
Soulless
no
one?
questions. You didn't answer the question, so
No. Well, try asking us a fourth question. You'll see. Well, you still have one more question.
Well, guys, why don't we
Question
just go to
3.
the Iron Pillars and then if we can think of another question.
No, you must ask them questions now.
There's lots of rules around this. Did you know that when you bought it?
Nope.
Yeah, it's casting time 1 minute, duration 1 minute. So you have to ask all your questions in a minute.
Okay, guys, what do you think?
More than a minute.
No, I mean, as a GM, I can just tell you that, you just need to ask the right questions.
Yeah, thanks. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're looking for Hathor ultimately.
Will Trump be inaugurated as president today?
What?
Or the QAnon?
Well, ask me if Trump will run as the Republican candidate in 4 years. Yes, he will.
With Ivanka as his running mate.
If he doesn't, oh, that's right.
It was the Mark Meadows was quoted at CPAC saying that all he cared was that somebody named Trump would be running for president. He didn't care which Trump. He would support a Trump.
Like one of his idiot sons or his idiot daughter.
Even the idiot sons or the idiot daughter. Yeah, didn't matter.
No, none of them have any. Anyway, yeah.
America's new royal family.
CPAC had a golden idol of Donald Trump at the front of the, like they literally had a golden idol of Donald Trump.
Yes.
That's just great.
And a Nazi symbol for a stage. Or...
Yeah. It was a rune of the Nazi rune for
Yes.
Okay, so, and that's probably just some asshole who set up the stage who's like like who's really into it. So Duff, what question 3 do you have for me? Says the little mouse.
Guys, I don't know what to ask him because
Follow your heart. You know the questions. I'm on your side.
Yeah.
something about like where to plant the
I was gonna
seed.
say, but how do we ask him? Like, maybe we should ask him if we can plant him anywhere. Or if
Okay. The gardener smiles. Excellent. All you have to do now is fade the mafka and mend the tree. Then the fuck. Okay, we gotta go back to the mafka. The purple tree is the thing we need to mend. The purple tree is the corrupted tree of knowledge. We have to face the tree again.
Where's the tree?
And the mafka. The mafka, there's a purple tree. That's the
Right.
one that almost killed Theos the first time around. And did I javelin that thing? No, what did I javelin? Anyway. Yeah, so that's the tree. We need to mend that tree.
You want to ask a question about that?
The question: ask if we need to plant the heart and the seed at the purple tree, or at the
At the base,
amaranth
at the base of the corrupted adamantine tree.
Sure.
So do the foreign bird will ask the question?
Mm-hmm.
Are you to plant these two items at the base of the corrupted or?
It has to do.
Like as a GM, I'm just saying you want to make your question more general. Something like is our goal the corrupted amaranthine tree? See whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's just put it this way. Is the tree of knowledge the amaranthine tree at the Mafka?
Is the tree of knowledge the amaranthine?
Or is the amaranth?
Well, I don't know. Well, they don't exist right now. The amaranthine trees don't exist. Okay, so this is the first instance of, because we got to think this is older than what we played before.
Doug, you're just walking around your house while we talk?
On Beer Quest, beer and chips.
That's great. Man, you've fallen so far. You used to be like just one tea per night and no junk food, and now you're just drinking beer, eating chips. You know,
Eating like half a bag of candy, is that what you mean?
no exercise, whatever.
Do we plant the heart and the seed?
I don't think it's planting. I think that those two interacts. We just got to find and mend the tree. That's it. We need to find.
Do we bring the heart and the seed to the tree that's being taken over by the god of death? Because that's the tree that's being taken over by the god of death.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can call
but
it the tree of death.
Yeah, but he wants to become the god of knowledge.
But it's just that
So
it's just so that the mice know which tree we're talking about, and so that they
Yeah.
specifically for that tree. It's just about what do we think we should call that tree specifically.
You think you just call it the tree, the amaranthine tree? That's the word came to you. I think you think the god of death called it that.
Sure.
Should we ask if that's the heart of the forest?
No, we asked
No,
if that's
we have the heart.
If you need to bring
We
the
have
two
the heart.
items to that tree.
If we need to bring the heart and the seed to the amaranthine tree.
Is this your question, smart one that smells exotic?
Me? It's not my. They're not my damn mice. I didn't make a bargain for you.
Yeah, and Alejandro, your divine sense is kind of like pinging off this cage. It's like this is definitely like there's some kind of a fiendish power behind it.
Oh, totally.
You know, it's like there's like some fiend in hell is forced to answer questions every day. You know, like
Tell a little ghost
and has to
mice
tell
in
the
your
truth.
question.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
So the answer to that question is no. You do not need to bring those two items or those items to that place.
well.
And the little gerbeans just kind of like sit back on their perches in the cage. The cage shrinks back.
How
to
would we
the size of
even
the kitchen.
mend that tree? The literal god of death is inside it. He almost killed me. It's like
So-
the tree is a direct connection to hell, basically.
Okay. Let's take a step back. So we know right now, what's that god's name? Is a god of death.
Shit.
Crispus. What's his name? It's the crow.
Mhm.
Yes.
But he's making a grab for knowledge. He wants to take over the domain of knowledge.
Gesme, the goddess
Yeah.
of death. Yes.
Yeah, Gizmi wants to take over the domain of knowledge, and right now, the way I see this, I believe that the push for knowledge, when you try to gain knowledge and you don't have all the tooling, you end up with side effects. And is he using the Mafka and Eeyore, or Ethor, yeah, or Ethor, as vessels for his encroachment on the domain of knowledge?
Oh my fucking! The tree, is it the tree that they made for Eric Pestis, the dead one?
That could be also it. That's another tree.
If only you could have asked that question.
Well, tomorrow. But you know what?
And mend
But
the
if,
tree. Mend the tree. The other one's not broken. It's just kind of connected to the god of death. But that's
well, yeah. But the problem is that what kind of pushed me over was you got to face the Mafka and mend the tree, then knowledge will surely come. But you know what? We've already faced the Mafka twice, so let's just rack that one down for now. So let's go back. let's go back to the knowledge that the dead tree of Harpistus and see.
Right, because somebody's obsessed
You know
with
what?
Arthur with the head, and they made that tree so that she would reside in it and blah blah, but it didn't work. And it seems like the Mafka is the one who's obsessed with her because the head was there, and there was like a weird love triangle.
That's true.
So that tree is more connected to the Mafka than the other tree is. So let's go to the dead oak and see what the fuck we can do there with the seed and the heart.
And if it doesn't pan out, we'll go to the Royal Oak and have a beer.
Yeah, and then we'll fucking call it a day until we all fall asleep and die. But the question is now, do we want to go to the Iron Pillars real quick just to see what it is? To me, it kind of looks like it's another portal.
I think we should go.
I totally want to go to the Iron Pillars. We're
Doug
here.
just wants to keep chewing along, yeah.
Exactly. We're here. We're going to go see the pillars.
Let's go. Yeah, sure. Let's go see it. It looks like the portal that we took at the Raven.
Yeah, there's like a charlatan wizard saying, ignore the river, go to the pillars. Yeah, so yeah. All right, so are you sure you want to go to the pillars? I mean,
But at the same time, are we wasting time?
So are you going to the pillars?
I think we should.
I don't know.
No.
We're totally going to the pillars.
But we're on a big time crunch.
We're right here. We're right here.
Wow.
There's going to be something there.
Oh my god. You can't lead a party to water, yeah, or to the Iron Pillars.
What if everybody dies because we took 30 minutes here, which turns out to be like 3-4 days, and everybody's dead?
It'll be fine. It's going to be fine.
In 100 years, nobody will remember this pandemic anyway, and it'll start all over again.
Hang on. Oh, I don't have the. I'm just gonna add the playlist for the. There you go. All right, so you are at this place. So you come into a clearing. Ahead of you, there's like a a mound, like a burial mound, pretty much, with a bunch of iron pillars. 8 of them, sort of in a circle. In the middle of the pillars are many bones and smashed bodies and charred corpses and all kinds of stuff. There's an encampment off to one side. Looks like somebody was camped here and then never came back for their stuff. And probably weeks, months. And yeah, it's kind of there's a wind whistling in the trees. The pillars aren't doing anything, and none of you have your figurines. Hang on, I'll get your figurines.
What kind of roll do I make to see if I know what this is about?
Someone plant a seed in the middle.
You're just trying to cut to the what roll do I?
I suggest you kick ahead and break a toe. Because right now, we're searching for 2 little folks, and they've just been quartered off by.
Let's plant the seed in the middle of the pillars and see what happens.
No.
Yeah. It looks like exactly what you should do.
Duff is like, I want to get to it, man. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna plant the seed, motherfucker. Yeah. Can we have that stuff? I think that's everything.
Nadal doesn't know anything, but Fios knows all. So what is this? What do I roll?
You like a religion check or religion check, sure.
Great.
Or you can make perception rolls. You can all make rolls based on what you
got
think.
Myself. 23 plus
Jeez.
2. 25.
My passive perception is better than my active perception. When I try to look at stuff, I miss stuff.
Okay. Yeah, we have to have a talk about that. Okay, so with religion, this is definitely set up like a burial mound. This is like a burial mound that is anti-fey because of the iron.
Oh.
Okay.
But this is what religion tells you. So this is a burial mound that was made to keep something trapped, like a fey creature trapped underneath, maybe
But
something like that. Also, with a religion roll that high, you would know that there's usually something you have to do or a puzzle you have to unlock in order to gain access somehow.
Cool.
And there's also always a danger involved in doing this.
I was gonna say, why do we need to do this right now, though?
Like with Gion's perception check of 17, there are definitely bodies, like creatures and things that have been killed inside the ring. And maybe some like very close to the edges of the ring, but mostly inside. Like something killed them.
Do I feel like the Mafka's body would be buried underneath?
Oh, probably. Because you know that every time you kill the Mafka's incorporeal form, it reforms because
His body is somewhere.
something needs to be done in order to lay it to rest.
So his body is here.
Almost like a lich's phylactery or the mortal
That was
remains
gonna
or
be my
something like that,
question to the dudes. You guys suck.
yeah. What's that? Sorry? What?
I said that was the question I was gonna be asking to those three guys. Rude.
Which is what? Yeah, and you didn't ask it. Oh, that's your own fault, man. Yeah. Is anyone else? Yeah, so Duff's perception's like, yeah, so there's like an encampment not far away that's like rotting and moldering with age. It looks like it's been there for years. Like somebody camped here and then never came back.
A little bit like in Peso.
That's right. Nobody. Yeah. Hey, I want to go back. I want to go back in March, or this month. So what are you guys doing?
I think I want to go check out that camp.
Sure. Yeah. So there's there's camping belongings of at least there were like 3 people that were camped here, adventurers much like yourselves. Yeah, they left behind all their stuff they didn't need, and then probably went to that ring of stones and never came back. It's been you can make a perception check
Can
or investigation. Perception of 21.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, you find a journal, the way you do, and in the journal, it's written in the old humble scratch font. We have unlocked the puzzle. And we have set the runes in the correct order, and we are going in. We should not be long. This will only be an exploratory visit. We shall find the secret, and then the riches will be ours.
On the 2 sides that we've seen so far up this ring, have we seen any runes or an entrance?
Well, you're pretty far away, so nobody's made a perception roll high enough to examine the runes. Examine the pillars from where you are.
Can I cast a spell?
This is like a nether portal. We should just set it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then the nether dragon will come through and kill you.
That's the end dragon, yeah.
That's how it works. So can I cast a spell as a ritual? That means it doesn't take a spell slot, right?
Yep. As long as the spell has the ritual tag on it, yeah.
It does. I will cast augury.
Okay. So 3 little Drabine skeletons spring to life and say, "Yes, what question would you ask?" Ha ha ha! No.
Basically, I have to ask about a specific course of action that we plan to take in the next 30 minutes, and then you have to tell me if it should be a good result, a bad result, or both, I guess.
Yep. I know how augury works.
Yeah, it's for me, it's in the context of that we're looking for the Malfka and we're trying to end the blah, blah, blah. So I will ask if we should continue with trying to get in.
Sorry, so you say if you try to get into this place, will there be a good result or a bad result?
Yes, kind of specifically to the quest that we're trying to do right now.
I'll give you the answer that every player gets. With great risk comes great reward. No, you get a generally favorable answer. Since pretty much your party has massacred every creature that I've thrown in your path, you can't possibly get killed by what's in here. But definitely, yeah, you probably do like a mathematical equation, which comes out x equals y, and therefore, you should probably try to get into this place.
Okay. Can I go do an investigation check on the circle without going in?
You can. You're just going to go by yourself, or?
Yeah.
Because I know that Alejandra was interested in it as well.
I'm going to walk also. Let's not try to split up here. And the last thing we want to do is have the party inside, have the party outside.
It's gonna be like Outlander. One of you will touch the stone and be transported to 17th century Scotland, and everybody else.
Don't go
like,
inside
let's go
the
home.
homes just yet. Let's just look at them. Look around. I'll do an investigation.
Yep. So if Alejandro also, you can both make rolls, or one of you can aid the other to get.
I was gonna say, what's your bonus? Mine's a 3.
I think Doug, we can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry. What's my which?
What's your bonus for investigation? I feel like you have a penalty for your
It's
investigation.
terrible. I'm not very smart. I'm a dim bulb, so I can aid you.
Okay. So you get advantage, Fios.
I'm doing guidance, of course. Oh, 22.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you take a look at this pillar, for example, and yes, at the bottom of it there is not a rune, but a little plaque with a word, and the word is, I will show you. Hang on. Poof. Oh God, that's hard to read. Can you read it?
No, a death.
Deaths with apostrophe.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Can I go to the next one?
Yep. You want to make a perception? This time now you know what you're looking for. You can make a roll with advantage by yourself.
I will use
Alejandro's like, is that a word?
I'm going to use my channel divinity to give myself proficiency on investigation for now.
Nice.
All right.
24.
What the hell? There's one missing. Oh, here it is. Hang on.
So is this a mound?
Yes, it is.
And the pillars.
I already know what you're going to say, you bastard. And sorry, please say what you're going to say.
I wasn't going to say anything terrible.
I thought you're going to bring a blind Sharky in here to just dig up this whole fucking mound. You know, like in 5 minutes, you'll just dig it all up.
It's a great idea. No, I'm just looking for descriptions of the mound. So it's a mound. Like, how high is the mound?
No, it's not very high. It's like 10 feet high kind of thing. And
okay.
Yeah, like your typical Viking burial mound.
It's pretty flat then. So it's
it's flat. It's flat on top. Yeah.
It's way bigger than 10 feet wide. So. And these pillars, they look like piles of scrap or something. Is that what they are? Or?
Well, they're like straight up. Yeah, because this is a top down. They're kind of like iron pillars, slightly mechanical looking, but they're not functional. Well, you don't think they're devices. They're just very complex looking, rusty iron pillars.
How tall are they?
They're like 20 feet tall, maybe.
Okay, and like embedded in the ground, sort of deep into the ground or something.
Yeah. You figure they'd probably go into the ground quite a bit so they don't fall over because they're very straight. What the fuck, Wendy?
Wendy, that's what I do.
Well, that's what you put on the screen.
Did you? Well, not in that order.
I know, but that's the order it should be.
That's what I thought too.
Why? That's the only one that makes sense.
Okay, so what do you do with that information? So you're kind of walking around and you read all the plaques and you're like, okay, you say it out loud, nothing happens.
But is there like I've been investigating, so is there any kind of knob, switch, push, pull,
Are you
You
touching?
could run string between them so that they're connected to the right line.
I'll go to True because we think that's the first one, and I'll see if there's anything I could do with the plaque.
All right. Well, if you touch the plaque, it kind of sinks in a bit and goes dong.
Oh,
Okay.
right out, guys.
Now go to love.
Yeah, go to love.
Is the same person going to go, or just anybody, or?
Well, there's not
Same
enough,
person.
but
Okay,
I know.
I'll walk over. I guess I'll go.
Okay. Second.
I mean, if we're gonna lose someone, we might as well just lose one person.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you should get rid of the cleric. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So True, and then love, bong. That one kind of lights up. Do you go for the next one?
Yeah,
always go for the next one.
All right. It goes bong, and the
Triumph.
pillars are starting to glow.
Oh,
Triumph.
Triumphs.
Over. Death. Dark. Okay, right before I flip the main, I'm preparing bless. And I will hold it. Is everybody super far from me?
I'm right beside you.
Are you guys ready to act?
Yeah, we're there. Like, yeah, I'm there.
Okay, I will prepare my bless and I will press on domain.
All right. So bong. There's like a thunder. There's like the sound of thunder. Lightning springs out of all the pillars, and there's like a arc of lightning that connects. Yeah. Wendy, are you going in there, Wendy?
sure, why not?
When did you go in there?
Oh, while you were talking, I moved her in.
Yeah, just after Theos touched the last pillar.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Theos touches the last pillar, and then the lightning connects all of these pillars, like an impassable wall of lightning, basically. So if you go through, you'll be walking through lightning.
Right, this looks so much.
What's that?
Bad words.
Yeah.
Okay, so the lightning goes away, and when it clears, there is an opening in the center of the pillars. It looks like a stairway that leads down.
Ooh.
My magical bones told me that we should go, so.
All right.
You have a magical boner?
Blind Sharky's not going to fit down there.
No, Sharky!
Yeah, dispel him. We'll call him once we get in.
Tell Sharky wait.
Sharky's like, I'll wait for you. And he starts like digging through the ground and eating whatever he eats. He's toothless. Actually, he's looking for beetles, but he's like a spirit version, so he's looking for spirit beetles. You haven't seen Sir Cheddar in a while.
I was gonna say that little fucker left.
Yeah, he's probably got eaten by
Blind Sharky. He's by the hags. He's gonna get shit out by Blind Sharky in a minute.
Yeah, and he's just like the duck in Peter and the Wolf. And you can hear in the tummy of the wolf that long sound of clarion.
Okay, I just want to make sure that this other map is ready to go.
I think Alejandro should lead the charge.
La, 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 la.
I think that's good. That's good.
Yes,
Making sure.
I do believe Peter should lead the charge.
All right, so you head down the stairs. Here you are. Tell me what you can see. Oh, you can see the whole place? Shit.
Oh no, just the room with the sarcophagus.
There you go.
Okay.
Is that the whole place, or that's just the first room?
There's a hallway here.
Oh, you don't know.
Great.
Hard to know. The Twitch page is just
Still
loading.
loading for me.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, there we go. Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, so there's a room up ahead that seems to have like an altar in the middle of it with two braziers that are burning with a green fire and that are casting dancing shadows on the wall. There are many bones in this room, as if people had come into this room and died. There's like corvum bones and whatever.
Is that money? Is there gold?
It's just a from the mapping software. Hang on. What's in that first room? Yeah, I guess it represents whatever was left behind by the people who died here. So what would you like to do?
Before anybody steps into the room, can I just try and mage hand pick up a coin to see if it immediately tries to kill anybody who's around? Like, is that how they died?
So you throw your mage hand in there, and the coin. Yeah, no, the coins just represent like the remains of all the people that have died in this room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Treasure seekers such as yourselves.
I stepped down into the room.
One of the little mice is talking. Yes, treasure seekers. Sorry. Step
We
into
go
the
that
room.
way.
Yeah. So the two sources of light are really casting a lot of shadows on the wall, and in fact, roll for initiative.
Oh, I got advantage.
Fudge.
There you go. 23.
Hey. So much for my advantage. Oh no, I didn't click on my guy.
No!
You get 7.1 on both of them.
Yeah,
That's
pathetic.
amazing. So amazing.
Low dex character, motherfucker.
Well, that sounds a lot like me last time. Like, did I get like 3 times in a row roll exactly the same thing?
So can I cast Bless because I was holding it?
You're holding it.
Because your initiative is so bad.
Yeah. That's why I always hold Bless.
It's like what you always hold a fart in.
Yeah, so 5th edition normally doesn't let you hold spells without casting it if you don't use it. So I would say that you can't just walk around holding a
It's
blast.
not a spell, it's a bead.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yep.
You could have cast it you could have used it while you were in the stairs just before you went into this room. Would you have done that? Because it only lasts a minute, right?
Well, that's why I usually kind of wait
Yeah.
until it seems like we're gonna get fucked up.
Which lately is
really-
almost all the time.
Sure, go ahead and cast Bless, because I feel like Bless doesn't get cast a lot because it always ends up at the bottom of your to-do list by the time you cast it, so sure.
Everybody but me gets it.
Alright, so click on the Bless on your character sheet so that you'll have it. So Gian, what are you doing? So as soon as you walk into the room, the shadows that are cast by those green lanterns on the wall behind Gian and Alejandro, like your shadows come to life in the form of these nasty-looking shadow beasts.
Okay. Well, I guess in for a penny, in for a pound.
You're gonna pound these shadow beasts.
Yes. Let's start at the beginning. And do no, not that. We'll call this Sue the fella. No.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to find. What is. Where is that?
What are you doing?
Okay, that's what I'm doing. That?
Can you smell burnt toast?
Yeah, no.
So you're not having a stroke.
Come on.
That's good.
Okay,
Are you
I'm doing one fighting spirit,
one time? Yes.
and I will swing twice with advantage.
Yep.
And where's my weapon? Here it is. Swing. Swing.
Yeah, the armor class is definitely lower than whatever you just rolled, 21 and 25 or whatever the hell that is. Yeah, or 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
21, 22. So you do 21 damage from a magic weapon.
Yep. Katana plus one. Wait a minute, did I roll the 1 in there? Yes, I did. So I can re-roll that damage. And I can... no, 6-3, no, 6-3 to 1, no. Okay, I'm okay.
And there are macros that you can put into your damage thing that will automatically do all that, but it's just, that's so, like, Roll20 is like a real...
Yeah.
Like, if you're a programmer, you can make this do some amazing stuff, but it's just, I don't want to.
I programmed the whole day, like...
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you just want to roll some fucking dice, man. So you hit for a total of
Yes.
21 damage, the one that's next to you.
Yep.
All right. You slash through it. It has considerably more than 21 hit points. It hisses at you. Sorry. And is that it for Xion?
Yep, because I've already used my minor action to do my fighting style.
All right, Wendy.
Boom. Okay, so let's come in and let's do
Sir.
this like Brutus.
You're gonna punch them in the nuts?
First I'm gonna take my stick to it. I'm doing the one I have advantage on, so between me and Gian.
Yep.
And I get to do that twice, so 16, so 18 and 21. So that's 6, so that's 9 just regular damage, and then these will be magic.
Yeah, they seem to take less damage from non-magical attacks, so that would be 3 and 1 damage. So
Okay, so I got 18, does that hit?
yes.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, I still, yeah, so
Yeah,
18,
incorporeal undead tend to not have a lot of hit points. So,
and I'll crit with the next one.
and these are magic punches.
They're magic punches now. I'm a magic puncher.
So that's 19 damage more.
Yeah, so 8 plus 6, 11, 19. There we
Yep.
go.
All right, yeah. So you pummeled this shadow. You're like shadow boxing, and wisps of shadow are flying off of this snarling beast. Yes.
Okay, still up.
Duff. Yeah, still up. Yeah, they have a lot of hit points.
Okay.
So the party seem to be getting attacked by shadow beasts that are being cast on the wall by those green lanterns that are in the room.
Never thought we could just turn off the lanterns.
Huh.
I think we should be doing, yeah.
I have a spell scroll. Oops.
Are you doing a fireball again?
No, I just wanted. Sorry, I didn't mean to cast that. I just wanted to see what it was. Burning hands.
You could absolutely get all of your friends and the shadows with one application.
Yeah, no, I don't want
I can help you.
I'm gonna just do Eldritch.
Eldritch Blast. Make a Wisdom saving throw before you do it. Well, we can use that die roll. Yeah, you hit, no problem. Just make a Wisdom saving throw. So as you summon the power to cast your Eldritch Blast,
So
the
it's
voice in
actually
your head
16, not
says,
15 too.
"Remember, you are mine." And then you shoot your Eldritch Blast. I think you get. Are you at a level where you do 2 blasts with 1 blast?
I think I do 3.
I think you get two
beams, yeah,
blasts
2 beams.
of Eldritch
2 beams
with
at
1
fifth.
blast.
Yeah. So do
And
I cast
force
a
damage works fully against shadows.
Do I roll it a second time, or do we double the
No, you roll a second time. You can target 2 different targets or same target or whatever. Yeah.
6?
So you
Same.
do a total of, and the 9 damage was plus your charisma bonus, so it's working. So that's 15 damage. Okay.
Jesus
Pretty-
Christ. Why do we need fighters?
Hey, wait a second.
I was going to say, fighters can last so much longer in a fight. Well, some of them can. Okay, so that's Duff, Shadow Beast. So the Shadow Beasts. Let's see, they are amorphous, they have incorporeal movement, they have spell casting. I think this one's just going to attack. Well, they're going to pair off. So this one here is going to go after Xion. He has a bite and claw, so he comes at you snarling away at the shadow. First attack, it's AC 11, which is a miss. Second attack,
the shadow.
AC 13.
The shadow.
The shadow. Shot to the nuts. And then the bite, AC 17 for 15 piercing damage.
That's a hit.
Claw bite.
It doesn't seem to do the strength drain that regular shadows do. The other one is going to go after Alejandro. It's going to waft over here. Oh, the monk's going to get a punch against it. Yeah, no, it's going to stay there. It wants to stay there. Yeah, so it's going to stay there, and it will attack Alejandro with a bite. Oh, with disadvantage, I guess.
Damage, yeah.
AC 19.
Nope.
Second attack with the claw. AC 24.
Yeah, that.
For 10 slashing.
Okay. I think I get -3 on that. Heavy armor.
It is not considered a magical attack, and so you do get the -3 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
And then another claw attacks you without disadvantage. AC 13. Okay. So that's it for the shadow beasts. Alejandro.
I think actually Theo should be ahead of me.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Okay, yeah. Theos, go ahead.
You could mage hand those lanterns, maybe.
I was gonna say, does it feel like I need to turn those off somehow?
You want to make a perception check?
Sure, perception.
You should also move because right now you're around the curve of the stairs. So yeah, you have to move behind. Yeah, right there. Perception 15. Yeah, these are like old style. They're like copper bowls with flames burning in them, and next to the copper bowls there are these copper caps. Used to extinguish the flames.
I will. I'll use Mage Hand and I'll put out the flames.
All right. Do you want to make a sleight of hand check? To sleight of hand and pick up, and I feel like you have to do something. I'm just gonna roll a d20.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't decide what the difficulty would be. I feel like when thieves mage hand allows them to do fine manipulation at distance.
I'm not trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, but I figure so you're like trying to pick it up, and the edges it's like hard to pick it up, and you're trying to get under it. You push it off, you catch it, like in my life, that's what it would be. Sorry, you needed a 14 this turn, so you try to pick him up and do that, and it doesn't work. I'm sorry. If you have inspiration, you could try again. I don't know.
I don't have inspiration.
All right. Well, you could have inspired yourself. No, you could have guided yourself because this is a skill check.
You could have inspired yourself.
I'm just throwing it out there. You could have used guidance, which means if you had rolled, although with a 10,
No, because they're both action. So.
Oh, okay, I see. You're right.
Yep.
Okay.
Mage Hand is a whole action.
Yeah. Although once you have it up, you can use it with a minor action, I think, or you have to use a full action each time you use Mage Hand, or each time you want to do something with it. I don't know. Okay, Alejandro.
I'm going to strike the one to my north.
Yeah, the one that's already taken a bunch of damage.
Yep. So I rolled a 20.
Yeah, absolutely.
Magical weapon. So 9 damage. I'm going to add a smite on top of that. I'll add a level
Apparently,
1.
There's no resistance to cold, which is, I thought, okay. So it's 9 damage?
Yep.
Are you going to pile onto that?
Oh yeah, another 16 radiant damage. Yeah.
Holy fuck, okay. 25 then.
Sure. Unless they're sensitive to radiant or something.
Sunlight sensitivity, but no, it's not a radiant damage thing.
Okay.
Yeah, strange creatures. Okay. So that's it for Alejandro.
Nope.
Gian, back to you.
Nope.
Sorry. You got 2 swings?
Yeah, I was waiting to find out if it died.
No, it did not die. No, it still seems to have plenty of hit points. They have a lot of hit points.
All right, so I will attack it again. This time 25 to hit, 10 damage, and I'll throw in another smite.
Why not?
Because why not? Another 17 on top of that.
So 27 damage this time. So you just did 52 damage to this thing with 2 blows. Fuck.
Paladins.
Well, 6 seconds ago it was unhurt. Now it is badly hurt.
Great.
Guess I'll stay right there.
Yep. Xian.
La 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 la. I'm going to. I gotta take this down very fast now. So I will do this. So that's 4 attacks.
4 attacks? No, the extra attack, that just means you get to attack twice per turn. Doesn't mean you get...
Yeah, but I attack twice per turn naturally.
Yeah, that's what this is. Extra attack is when you get to attack 1 extra time per turn. Like, this is just a feature of being a 5th level fighter. Like, this doesn't happen just once a day. This is just every day, all the time. If you take the attack action, you can attack twice.
Oh. Oh, no. Okay, so
beginning at this level, you can attack twice instead of once.
I want to do the action surge, which is basically
I was going to say, what the fuck are you? Are you insane? Action surge, you could absolutely do that again. We'll see if you need to. So you hit it twice with your first attack. With your first 2 attacks, you did 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you destroy it with the first 2 swings, so you don't need to use your action surge.
Okay, I'll keep it. So I will basically now go here and just shut one down.
So you shut down the one.
Or maybe I should shut this one down here.
Well, which one are you shutting down?
I'm going to shut down this one here.
Actually, well, before you do that, when you strike this thing down, it streaks off. Hang on, token layer. God damn it!
It streaks back into a brazier.
It streaks back to this one.
Okay.
Because it was casting a shadow on the wall behind you, so it streaks back to this one, and then the fire goes out.
Okay, so basically, I'm going to turn this one off.
Yeah, so you go over here. You'll have to use your action surge to do an action to do that. Actually, you know what? You can you can just use a bonus action to do object. So you put the thing on top, and this thing just disappears.
Very good call, Theos.
Smart one.
Are we out of initiative?
Might as well just continue in order to not have to roll every time something happens. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, we're still initiative, so I can't do it yet.
Okay. All right. So, oh god. Okay. In that case, we'll be out of initiative, but we'll just keep reusing this initiative roll.
I just cast dancing lights into this room. Since it's dark now.
Oh, because it got dark when you closed the when you turned off the thing. So poof, yeah. So you light up the room again. Yeah.
So does that look like a sarcophagus that's empty that contains like something inside?
No, it's an altar. He said that.
Yeah. No. So I chose that object because it had the 2 green lights on it. It's not a sarcophagus. It's just like a sacrificial ritual table or something. You know what? It is a sarcophagus. It's the first room in a series of rooms for the burial of a hero.
Okay. So
this would be like one of the hero's animal guardians would have been in this room. His faithful hounds, whatever. That just reminds me of another game that we ran with the faithful hounds. And so the faithful hounds come back as shadows to.
I was gonna say, is it a gerbine?
Yeah. Are they mole dogs? Are they mole dogs? Yeah.
Let's move on to the next room. Hustle, people, hustle.
Yes. Go look at the door. It looks like it's in the right.
Do you want to look at Yeah, so there's a bunch of like adventurers gear, some weapons, a few things like that.
Oh God.
Do you want to spend some time looking for that, or do you want to keep moving?
Oh, I'd look through that. Is there a quarterstaff?
Well, you mean you have a quarterstaff, don't you? But
I'm looking for a magic one, preferably with blue.
you find a gilded wooden rod, which is like it's like a joystick, like a half a quarterstaff.
Okay.
Basically a club. It looks like it's worth about 250 gold pieces.
Holy macro! So I'll pick that up. What is that? It's a gilded bow stick.
Yeah. Anybody else want to spend an action looking around for stuff?
So we're not in initiative order anymore?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. So a search roll.
The greed. It's just like ching ching.
Perception roll.
You just have to say that you're doing it. You know.
Yeah, I'm just going to look quickly.
I'm good.
You find like a cloth surcoat that would have been worn by an armored warrior, but the cloth is made of some kind of a flexible platinum. Like it looks like it's a really really high quality cloth that could be enchanted into like some kind of a
Cloak of protection.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
But it's worth 250 gold pieces. Are you getting the gist? Anyone
Yes,
else
I'm getting
look for stuff?
Yes, yeah. Would it be better armor while keeping my aesthetics?
No. It's just an item worth 250 gold pieces. This is like when Frank gives us potions and gives us gems in his game, and there's like 14 kinds of gems, but they're all worth 5 gold pieces or 10 gold. Yeah.
I would like a 250 gold piece item.
I would also like 250 gold.
Okay, so Fios, you find a porcelain vase worth 250 gold pieces.
Okay.
Do you have a way to carry a porcelain vase? It's the size of your head.
Have
Portable hole.
Portable hole.
Yeah, so you're gonna lay out your portable hole. Yeah, so hang on.
Which you then gave us another bag of holding like 2
Minutes later. Yeah. Hang on.
Oh yeah, I do.
Porcelain vase. Anybody else looking for something?
Me.
Alejandro.
I like
I'm
money.
something only worth 5 gold pieces, though.
Hang on.
What you doing? Hey.
You find a silver chain inlaid with bronze.
Woohoo!
It's like a chain that you wrap around your waist, like a sexy. This is like the sexy chain that like the courtesans wear.
Sure, you wear the chain, nothing else. I know.
Oh God!
The kind of chain that only a birdfolk could wear around their thick midsection. It shows off their
You
feathers.
okay?
Is everything okay, Catherine?
You good?
In our family Facebook, Joanne was complaining that there was too much bean and not enough waffle in the photo stream. So Catherine obliged us with some desultory photos of waffle.
No, that was Isa. It's because Bean actually comes to see me and Waffle doesn't. So
Well, Waffle loved us a lot when she was here. Just saying.
that's
Okay,
great.
so so you found, and there's a lot of copper coins and things like that. Yeah, you're gonna spend a lot of time in here, or?
Oh, onwards.
All right, so it seems like there are no exits to this room.
I see the hallway right there.
You can see a hallway. What?
Yes.
That's sketchy. On the right there.
What the fuck did I do? Did I do something wrong? Hang on. I don't see a hallway. It just looks like it's just like a lightly colored. It's a more lighter colored brick. Is all it is.
It's just one room. I'll see.
Sure.
Are you going to search for? So the walls seem to be like a very very faded painted frescoes, like of a warrior. And it's been like drawn over crudely with like dark shapes of trees with clawed branches and things like that. If you want to find exits to this room, you should maybe do some investigation checks, possibly.
I think Gian should have a look. It is amazing for eagle eye.
Well, he has good perception, but not good investigation necessarily.
Has it been 10 minutes since we were outside?
Why?
Because I cast my channel divinity that lasts 10 minutes.
No, it's only been like a minute, whatever, since you've been outside.
Oh, check that out.
Nat 20. Okay. So yeah, when you're like going around, you notice that the crudely drawn tree branches that seem to have been added after the original occupants of this place. You see cracks where there are doors that lead out of this hallway, lead out of this room into a hallway.
To the east?
Door here.
Oh, that's surprising. Oh.
Yeah, shut up.
Didn't see that one coming. Although I gotta say, to give you props, Richard, I appreciate a GM who doesn't put the black like over the edge of the wall.
Hang on, let me just help.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Oh God.
That's the way.
Monster.
That's what I like. That makes sense. That makes sense to me.
All right, so what would you like to do?
Oh,
you can open the doors without any problem. Are you okay, Duff? You haven't said much for a while.
Sorry, I'm here.
Just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Do you know
Can
where
I
your
look
roommate
around?
is right now?
Hmm?
Your roommate is standing right behind you. Just kidding.
Can I look through the room?
I feel like we should go east. I don't know why I feel that way.
Oh, because you're in the corner of the map and you feel like that's the best way to go?
Yeah, exactly. But the map goes a lot east and a lot south, so it doesn't matter.
Hang on. I'm trying to drag the map and now I'm revealing more portions of it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sorry. So you're going to go east. Well, you have a marching order or something like that, or?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay, hang on. Oh yes, the columns.
Yeah, they can see you. Everybody in the world can see you now.
Hi, I came to say hello.
That's behind.
Hello, hey, it's Frank's roommate. That's great. Hi, Sharon.
Oh, it's delayed?
Yeah.
Oh, the Twitch stream. Yeah, the Twitch stream happens a little bit after the.
Yeah.
Oh, here you where you see me.
That's where, yes.
Okay.
Hello, Sharon.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Bye.
Goodbye. All right, Alejandro, what do you want to do? So up ahead, you see, like just looking down, there's like a stairway that goes down.
Yeah.
At a very steep angle, kind of like these weird Machu Picchu chicken pizza stairs. God, that reminds me. When this is all over, I want to play that chicken pizza game again. What's it called?
Tzolk'in.
Tzolk'in,
yeah.
Because that's like the worker placement game for people who are like really good at worker placement games.
I love that game. Yeah, we
we
still
suck-
got to play that game.
We suck at it, but it's good fun.
Yeah, it sure beats making babies.
And the Mars colony. Yeah, no, making babies is a fun game too. Okay, so yeah, 2 hefty columns of stone dominate this chamber. The area between them is covered in a mess of reeking putrid flesh.
That can't be bad.
People have found this place and have explored it and just keep getting killed.
Step between the pillars and die. I guess I'll carefully walk down the stairs at least.
Okay.
See if anybody else follows me.
The arched ceiling is 18 feet high. There are chains and manacles attached to the walls in between the 2 pillars. You can see them on the map.
What sort of monster got buried there?
Hard to know.
Actually,
I'm coming with you, but I'm not going second.
Like you see the skull of a cyclops here. You saw a cyclops outside. So
Sure.
people have been like delivering.
what animal is a cyclops in this game?
Badgers. Huge badgers.
One eye.
with one eye, yeah.
Honey badgers with one eye.
Yeah. Just gigantic badgers that don't give a shit.
Mushroom.
Are you coming down, Gian?
Yeah, right after you.
I don't see any chains on the wall though. All
I
see
do.
is- Where?
Right there.
I hear from way behind me from Gian. Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Let me get there. There we go.
Yeah, so you can inch your way through the room. I'll just reveal the whole room. Hang
Here,
on.
I'm on top of you if you want.
Well,
Don't
okay,
you
guys.
sneak it right here.
Right. I don't want to walk between those. I walk around the pillars.
These are two huge pillars full of blood.
Do the pillars go all the way up to the ceiling? Like they touch the ceiling?
Yeah.
Listen,
So it seems like death happens between the pillars. Is that the message?
There's actually like chains and there's like blood and gore all around the pillars. It looks like something just keeps getting murdered. You could do a medicine check to find out. Like there's like glistening, rotting meat of corpses sitting here, like they've been slaughtered but not eaten or taken away.
I rolled a 10.
10 medicine check.
Yep.
Like you spent a summer doing butchery, so you guys are actually you want to move into the room if you want to do medicine checks, Fios.
I would
killed. They were killed. How were they killed?
By very dull objects, I think. Fresh meat.
They were pulped and smashed to death by some kind of a giant pulping, smashing weapon. Everyone can tell except for Alejandra. Nico, what are you investigating?
What's that? I think that was an old roll.
So Nico, that was an old investigation roll for you. That was when you were looking for treasure in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, when you were finding the secret doors. Okay. Yeah, and I find that I'm bad at not seeing what people are doing and then ignoring them, and then it's like I forgot that they were there. So, carry on. So this room is there, and it's a.
Anything attacked me yet?
Nothing has attacked you yet.
I'm going to step over there and have a look down the hallway.
You step over there. So I'm saying that you've been in this room for a round, and now the second round, that's turns in 5th edition begins. I will reveal to you that this is a hallway that turns that away.
There's doors down here.
Yeah.
There's something.
Huge iron doors that are like 20 feet tall and 10 feet wide. Well, 5 feet wide each. Yeah.
There's a person standing here.
It's just like a skeleton from the ground stamp. It's not.
Looks like a guy standing there. Hello.
He's facing the wall. He's like, I am punished. Yeah.
Oh, my back hurts.
My name is
Yeah.
Peanut.
What do you guys want to do? You want to go?
I am following you.
Let's go up. Let's go through the open passage on the north.
All right, you're gonna head north.
Yeah,
Do
stuff.
you know what's on the other side of the door?
Well,
Do you want to know? I don't know.
there's an open. Well, does this door look? It doesn't look like it's going to be easy to open. So let's just ensure that there's nothing that can bean us from the back, because
Yeah.
this corridor has no bar in it.
We're going to explore this entire thing thoroughly.
Yeah.
So,
We're gonna so much OCD this
We'll get
shit,
there.
man. We'll be just like Wolfenstein, like running into walls trying to find that 100% coverage when you're playing the Doom or the original Wolfenstein games.
And then you're gonna like get out your gloves and just be like, "We're searching this place, front to the back."
And here's a question.
Yep.
Can unseen servants talk?
Sorry, can you say again?
Could an unseen servant talk?
Yeah, it's
No.
not unheard. It's just unseen.
Why are you? Because you want to send an unseen servant to go spy for you or something? No, it's basically like a robot that doesn't speak. I like how you're rubbing your head like Ripley in Alien 3. She died at the end of
Great.
that.
Yep. And I'm having an allergic reaction to something, so I'm itchy.
Oh no.
Oh, could be allergic to that. You're probably allergic to waffle. You should give her back to us.
I agree.
No, waffle's great. You should love waffle more than you do.
Nah.
Person. So it's a stairway that leads down.
Ooh, great.
Whoa, whoa.
I want to know what's behind the doors.
So you guys moving for the hallway? What are you doing?
I think we're always going left, so we're all gonna die. So let's go left.
Yep. You want to move yourselves? What do you want to do? Let me know what you want to do.
Yep, I'm right there. I'm going.
We're leaving.
Anybody else can be for a second if they want.
Is everybody else coming?
Mm-hmm. Toot, 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 toot. I'm glued to Alejandro.
I was gonna say, I left that space just for you, my big bird.
Oh, I'm percolating tonight.
You are
Enjoy.
tonight. You are the Asahola.
Yeah, the joy of being gutless.
All right, here we go. So from there you can see. Well, I'm just going to put the room in here.
Okay, what the fuck?
Oh no.
This ain't right.
So up ahead, there is a room, again, full of like dried skeletons. In the middle of the room, there is a large stone coffin with roots, just Miyazaki style, sprouting out of the bottom of it, cracking the stone. There are flowers, dead flowers on top of the coffin, kind of like somebody, at the... If it was a graveyard where there were no attendants, and people just kept bringing flowers, but no one ever cleaned it up, it's all just full of like these dead flowers. But there are living ones too, like on top of the pile. Like
I want a pepper trap.
there are roots like bursting out of the wall. It's just a very strange looking room. Let me read to you. Yeah. So hang on. And there's like a golden light coming from the ceiling that's
Fuck
bathing
no.
everything, almost like grow lamps. Yeah. There's a small stone door at the bottom of the room where you can see it there, and and like I said, the some of the plants are kind of glowing strangely. The ceiling is quite high, 24 feet up in the air. It's arched. And the walls of this room are all carved in relief, showing a powerful leader leading armies in battle. And those have been kind of like splattered over and painted with like trees, but the trees are all black and twisted. They
Like
are
they reused an old tomb or something.
Something like that. Now hang on, the arch ceiling. Yeah, and there's like and it's like the walls show like a leader leading an army, pronouncing judgment on chained enemies, committing atrocities. Real Vlad the Impaler type stuff. So whoever took over this place, didn't have much to work with. Hang on. Okay, so the sarcophagus is quite large, as you can see. It rises about 4 feet off the ground, and it's kind of like at a crazy angle because the roots are like propelling it off the ground, almost like there's a tree inside trying to grow out. The lid is on there, but it's kind of like the lid is still on it anyway. But the trees, it looks like the branches and roots are trying to push their way out, but it's and there are 3 engravings on the side of the sarcophagus.
Hey, Unity.
Yeah, wrong game, damn you. Yeah, I think in the context of this adventure, they don't mean too much. So, just a second. Oh, cool, okay. Yeah, also, on the south wall, there's like a wall engraving, which I can detail to you guys after something happens. So, what would you guys like to do?
I think I'll go into the room.
Fool!
Go in there.
Anyway, one of the three classic blunders!
Let other people come in.
Religion or history roll or something.
Has anybody watched the I don't even know what it was for. It was for some charity where a bunch of stars redid the Princess Bride.
I did. It was amazing.
Like one short scene at a time, including such people as Jack Black. I think some of the original actors did some of the scenes too. I seem to recall that.
Yeah, I think Carrie Elwes did.
Carrie Elwes did. He was doing like Humperdinck or something. He wasn't doing himself.
Yeah.
Or he was doing the priest or something. But I think what's her name was in it too.
Half the cast of The Office was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it's really good. And then that was right around the time when the studio was like, we're going to do a reboot of this film, and then people like Carrie Elwes were saying, there's a shortage of perfect films in the world. It would be a shame to ruin this one. Yeah. Pretty great. Such a story around making the film too. So you guys all kind of go in there. Wendy, you're just going to hang around outside.
I'm these things happen.
Okay, so as soon as you guys enter the room, like the tree, the roots here kind of like burst the wall in, and there's kind of a weird glow. Those lights, the grow lights in the ceiling, kind of coalesce into a spiritual form. So I'm just going to drag something. No, that's not it. So this bursts out of the wall. Looks like a tree. It looks like basically like a treant, and it's bleeding the burning sap. You've seen something like this before. When you fought the druid Gwyn, he turned into some kind, or there was some kind of a weird tree there that was bleeding sap. And then this thing appears on top of the coffin, or kind of drifts out of the ceiling, and that looks like the Mavka.
Oh, awesome.
Like there's a ghostly, it looks like a ghostly, Vulpin around a skeleton.
Bless would be gone.
By now, Bless would be gone, yes. If you want to recast it again, you can have it recast again if you want.
Is it dark in the room?
I'm going to say no. At the very least, the Mavka is making enough light to see by. Kind of like the fluorescent lights.
Then I'll get rid of the balls, and I'll cast Bless on Alejandro, Gian, and let's say I'll do Wendy, because Death is usually not as close to the fighting. Let's do that. So it's only a first level instead.
So you can make before we start fighting, you can make whatever assumptions you want, but it seems very strange that there seems to be a tree bursting out of that coffin. That's all I'm going to say. So,
I thought the tree was coming out of the wall.
That too, yes.
Well,
definitely seems strange that there's a tree coming out of the wall. The tree coming out of the wall looks like a dumb guardian.
Okay. Is
But like air business is tied to a tree.
this an illusion?
Yeah, well,
Definitely everything that's happening in here seems real. Like stones are falling off the wall, and you can smell the rotting of vegetation and all of that stuff. So, yeah. So I'm just here to tell you that it looks like you got a fight on your hands. So Gian, what would you like to do? At the very least, if you're not sure if the tree is hostile, the Mavka is drifting down and drifting towards you. Why have you defiled thy resting place?
Again.
So he's out of range.
No, you can. No, he's monologuing, so you can't attack yet. Just kidding. Go ahead. So
I can't attack him.
you can attack him. I wish you would just kill him in one round, because that's how you do these things. God, his initiative is 9. He's going to be so dead. At least Alejandro has bad initiative. So what are you doing? I see. Sorry, you're going to katana him. Yes, of course.
And I'm gonna do an action charge also. Might as well.
Okay.
That's being spent.
Incorporeal, shadow jump, unnatural aura, damage resistance. He has nothing that will protect him from your, what is it, 40 points of damage? 8 plus 6, 14.
What's his AC?
3, 4. Oh, his AC is 15. Incorporeal undead always have bad armor class 6, so the 11 plus 3 wouldn't go.
Oh, is that the plus? Yeah.
That's
So
the
I'm
plus,
gonna use inspiration and just roll again.
All right.
Let's go. There we go.
Okay, so hang on. So you hit him 4 times then? So for 8,
Yeah.
6
So
is
the
14.
the 9 doesn't count. So it's 8, 6, 11, and 13.
Yeah, so that's a 25, 28, there's 38 damage. Okay, so yeah, so you kind of step forward and you go, ah! You know, and he kind of, he staggers back, oh, I am the Mavka!
And
Yeah. Okay, and so you fucking... hang on. He says, fuck!
Imagine if I was a paladin decided to like smite him now 4 times. You gotta do like the moose, like the little moose with big antler and the big moose with little antler, and just combine our attacks.
Yeah. So one thing you think is weird is that this is another incorporeal form. So this is not the the body of the Mavka.
No, but he's still there.
Somewhere.
Hang on. So actually, I'm gonna go to.
Hi.
Okay. All right. So that was Gian. Wendy.
Oh yeah, I'm just I'm gonna do this. I still have some movement, but yeah. So I'm gonna whack them all. So first hit.
Thud.
Ooh, that'll miss. Second one. A 21 plus 3, so 24 for 3 bludgeoning regular, and then I can punch twice.
All right.
That's a 20 plus 4 for 8 magical and 7. A 20? Does a 20 hit?
Yeah. His AC is 15.
Oh, okay. So then it's 7 more magical.
So that was 8 plus 7, so 15.
Yep. And I have still have 2 movement, but I'll stay there.
Okay, so there is that. That's Wendy. Vine Lord. So the Vine Lord is going to come in and wreck some shit. It kind of goes... And it's just swinging these big vines. Wow, okay.
Like very short videos?
Yes, unfortunately he got canceled, and then,
Oh, good.
ironically, all he would have needed was Trump to say that he doesn't like it, and then it would have ruined his political rallies and stayed.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say Green Strider, so that's really gross. Okay. Okay, he's going to stride forward and attack a lot of people. So, he's going to move in, and the roots kind of like precede him and kind of like reach out everywhere and touch everything. In other words, it has blind sight, Alejandro, so it is not affected by your displacement cloak.
Sure.
So we're going to do, he has 2 claw attacks, so he's going to go after Xion. Well, Xion attacked his master, so he will attack Xion twice with his claws. So AC 27 for 10 slashing.
That's hurt.
And AC 25 for 8 slashing. Holy shit, that's good rolls. Total of 18 slashing damage. And then it's going to make... And then a bunch of tendrils like shoot out. And they're going to attack everybody. So Wendy's going to get attacked once by a tendril that shoots out. AC 17.
AC 17 is exactly what you need.
For 6 slashing and 6 poison.
Okay.
Against Xion, tendril slashes, it reaches out. AC 18 for 6 slashing and 3 poison. Against Duff, tendril AC 21 for 8 slashing and 2 poison. Duff.
Okay.
And then against Alejandro, AC 25 for 9 slashing and 1 poison. So it's just kind of like doing the whipping in all directions. Blarg!
The slashing is. I can take a -3 off that.
This is you would not take a reduction on the poison damage, but yes.
Okay.
It is not a magical weapon.
Okay.
So against Doug, you took 9 slashing and 1 poison. So yeah, so you would just take 3 less. Yeah. From your heavy armor. So that's it for Alejandro. Fios is out of range, and it only gets 4 attacks with that. So that's it. Duff. It is your turn. You are being meleeed by a huge tree.
Yeah.
It looks like the roots of a tree. Like it's just like a big bundle of roots.
I'm gonna fireball that shit.
Excellent.
And I think I can.
Where will you place your giant fireball?
I'm just.
Give me 2 seconds. I will fetch a la fireball from another map.
Oh god.
20-foot radius. So can I? Yeah, there should. How does it work if there's a wall? Like, I guess I can't really cast it on the other side of the wall, can I?
Well, you just choose a point where it detonates, and then it will go 20 feet from that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't fill the volume anymore.
Yeah. So, but I mean, can I do it like that?
It would have to be. This might be too big. I don't know how big this is compared to the. I just imported this from another.
Okay.
Hang on.
No, that's 24.
That is the size of a fireball. Holy shit! Yeah. So the best you could do would be like that. Fuck.
Good to know you, Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy's good at dodging fire, though. She, Yeah.
Could,
Is it deck save?
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
I'll do that. Can I do that?
You're gonna flame yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So with tears in your eyes, you're like, I won't flame a friend of mine again. Arg!
Flame on!
Flame off. Yeah. You scream. All of this caught on fire. Yeah. So you flame on, man. So roll those dice of damage. So you're casting it at 5th level because you cast everything at. Oh no, sorry. Oh, you're only no. What level spells can you cast now?
4.
Oh, 4.
No,
so
3.
that was. I did it at level 3.
3. She doesn't have level 4. It would be at 6.
What level are you
No,
guys right
I
now?
do have level
Level
4.
7.
We're level 7?
We're level 7. Oh yeah.
What level are you, Etienne?
There we go.
Yeah. 7. I just noticed. Yeah, I am. But again,
Yeah.
fighter.
So I think you have.
Right,
So I think Duff, you have 4th level spell. So yeah, so
Yeah.
you get to roll 1 extra die.
Yeah, raising level as a fighter is quite boring. It's not as fun as I remember it to be. When you actually have to choose fighting styles and all of that.
So 31 points of damage. I think this tree probably takes double damage from fire, obviously. Condition immunity, senses, languages, damage, vulnerabilities, fire. Yep, that's pretty gross. So let's make a dex saving throw for the Divine Lord. I save, so I only take half, so I only take full damage. So I take 31 damage. And Duff doesn't save against his own fireball.
I think I can. Hang on. I'm going to re-roll.
Did you have a plus on top of
If you
them?
stop, drop, and roll, you'll be fine.
Oh, actually, because you are within you're within 10 feet of me, you get a +2 on your saving throw. Is that right? Let me check.
You're up to 12.
So and then I get a +1.
Oh, actually, wait
well.
a second. No. Starting. Yeah. So you have +2 on your saving throw because you're within 10 feet of me.
And do we still have? Does bless or anything help for saving throws?
You didn't get that.
Oh, you didn't get it because Theo says you don't get involved in combat.
Really?
Also,
So Fios didn't bless Duff? Oh, because blessed only blessed the fighters.
How
Yeah.
does the
Also,
so my
because
when
you're
you-
within 10 feet of me, you take half damage from spells.
oh, half damage? Okay,
Holy shit!
so
Okay.
it's not so bad. Well, because I could hang on. Dark One's luck.
He can cast a fireball instead
when
of
you-
other spells if he wants to. Nobody made him do it.
When you make an ability check or a saving throw, you can use this feature to add a D10 to your roll. So you can do so after
Cool,
seeing
what's
the
that
initial roll. That's Dark One's own luck. You can do it once.
Cool. Well, roll your
When you
d10, man.
finish the thing. But if I take half damage, it's not bad. 15. Okay, whatever. I'll do the luck thing.
You're gonna suck it up, or you're gonna do the d10. I think you just need a 3 because you had +2. Yeah. So you save. So you take 1/4 of the damage. So you take 31, 15. Take 7 fire damage.
God, you gotta love them asbestos suits.
Yeah. Just gonna move it out of the way here so that you can use it later. So you can fireball yourself again later. Did you get this guy too? I don't think so.
Yep.
Eh?
It was a square.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yes, it was here. It was here.
Oh, it's a fire square. That's right. So,
Yeah.
Goddamn fire squares. Okay.
Fire squares.
So Death Wisp. No.
You call it the fire block.
Flicker, incorporeal, shadow, sunlight, damage, resistance, acid, cold, fire, lightning. Oh, good. Okay, so he's gonna make his dex saving throw. He saves. So he takes 7 fire damage. Okay, that's kind of glad. He's still not in great shape. Okay, so that was Duff. That was something. Sure thing. The tree is like smoldering. It's not happy. It's making a creaky root sound. Time for the Mavka. Ugh.
I think this will be the first time Mavka's got to attack.
Yeah. And this creature has this creature has different stats. Anyway, whatever. So let's might as well go after. Let's see here. Shadow jump. Yeah, he's just going to attack.
What the fuck is wrong with me? Why didn't I just move myself to here and then cast the spell?
Yeah, that would have been a good idea. Oh well. No, I think you want to hurt yourself. You're like Johnny Cash in that Hurt song. You hurt yourself because you want to feel something. So yeah.
Wow.
You're a burner, is what you are.
I'm an idiot.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to attack either Xion or Wendy. Odd is Xion, even is Wendy.
It's Wendy!
It's Wendy! Yay, Wendy! Let's drain your life now. Drain. AC 17.
AC 17 is what you need.
All right.
44.
44 necrotic.
DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or it's
It
Holy
reduces your hit
crap.
point maximum by that much until your long rest. Yeah.
What the?
Wow.
Will that kill you? Oh my god.
No, that won't kill me.
Okay, because if it reduces your hit points to 0, you're dead, man.
Oh yeah, no. So
That would have killed me.
Oh.
so
I've been taking damage since the last room, the first combat. So
I'll leave 38 after my 10 hit points are gone.
All right, so let's see that saving throw, man.
Let's see the saving throw. So it's con save. I do have the bless on. I got a 19 plus 2. DC. Oh yeah, easy.
You save. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. He's just gonna hover over the coffin protectively, I guess, and that's all he does. Oh yeah, and your fireball burns all the flowers off the top, and he screeches at that, etc., etc. Theos.
Is everybody like almost dead now?
I'd say Wendy is.
yeah, Wendy and I.
Duff just set himself on fire, but he seems okay. So.
I still got like 14 hit points. I'm good.
Yeah. Did everybody get damage?
No,
I've had a
no.
little bit of damage. I mean, I've had like 15 or so damage.
Aren't you like screaming, "Oh God, is that what pain feels like?"
Yeah, pretty much.
And then you ran away. I'm pain.
I like don't feel like healing, but I guess I will.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
Yeah. I guess I can't let you guys die too badly. I'll just do that. Everybody gets 6,
I like that.
and then I'm gonna do a cure wounds on Wendy.
So just so you know, I can also heal myself as an action for 21.
Okay, does Gian need it?
Yes.
I will cure wounds Gian. At second I will take it. Oh shit! 18!
Alright, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so.
Alejandro.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I can move through my ally. I can't stop on where Gianna is and make an attack on him.
No, you'd have to like somehow get on top over him or something like that. You're not an airborne kind of fighter, so you're just gonna move all the way through. Yeah, you can you can do that. So sure, go ahead.
I'm moving through.
And just making sure that everybody got 6.
Yeah, I got picked.
Everybody, okay.
Okay, so I'm attacking the little dude.
Hello, little dude! Remember me?
Yeah, you've been alive for 6 seconds. Am I reckoning? That's 6 seconds too long.
Yeah. Yeah, so I will use my favorite crossbang, and let's see, we got my blast.
Suddenly he breaks onto rendition of "Here Comes the Pain Again" by the Eurythmics.
Or you pull out your frost sword, so all of like the little burning fires just go out when you pull it out.
Sure, yeah. So 27 to hit.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
And we're gonna bring on the pain. I assume this guy's undead, so I will smite him with extreme prejudice. Another 20 on top of that.
I feel like paladins are just like really pushy gym owners. They're like, I'm gonna smite you with the pain. 20 more reps. Oh! Yeah, so so your blow like completely fucking scatters him. So he
Nice. Okay.
So he scatters and his essence kind of like flows down into the coffin and disappears.
Wait! Like, anybody got like something they can cork? Like, just come.
like a shop vac or something.
Yeah, we have a hole in a bag.
Like a ghost trap that you can.
I have
suck
a
in
flask.
all the
How high is the sarcophagus?
Duff
Like,
has a gerbine flask.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 feet off the ground. It's like a
His
big,
body's
massive.
in there. We're gonna have to like burn his body. So we can't go back to it.
I'm gonna hop up on top of the sarcophagus and attack the tree guy.
Okay.
With the damage system.
Oh, because of Duff, right?
And
Like you're just trampling on the dead, burnt flowers.
27 to hit, 7 damage, and we shall smite again. Another 14. So
21 damage.
21 total. Yeah.
Alright, so that's it for Alejandro. Gian.
I'm going to might as well use this. Oh no, I don't want to use this. Sorry, I didn't use that. I wanted to use this. Just gonna get a second.
Second fighting spirit wind. Activate.
Alright.
Jesus Christ. Really?
Clicking is hard. You're rolling a d10 for something? Oh, you're taking a second wind. Okay, yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to swing. Oh, I don't think I hit with that. With that 14.
14 does not hit. It has a rough, barky hide. So you hit for 8 damage?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, wait a minute. Shit. Fuck.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I just thought of something.
Okay. So are you done for the turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
Wendy.
Okay, so I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to heal myself. So, boom, boom. That's just the wholeness of body. So, I've used that until I have a long rest. And then I'm going to use. I can use another key point to become. Where is it? Patient defense. So I get the dodge action as a bonus action. So,
Yep.
I believe I still have my move, but I'm good here.
Okay. Vine Lord. Here we go, motherfuckers. So the Vine Lord, guess he's gonna try to.
Like the vine guy, the little tree is tougher than the big bad.
Well, we ganged up on the big. We must have felt like
I just walked into a buzzsaw. You know, yeah. Bad guys are hard to. Yeah, fun bad guys. Anyway, okay. So this guy's gonna do his multi attacks. He's gonna put one claw into Duff because of the fire thing. AC 26 for 8 slashing against Duff.
Yep.
Might as well keep going. Second claw, AC 22 for 7 slashing, so a total of 15 slashing. And then it's going to go tendrils. It's got 4 tendrils, and it can get 4 of you, which are Duff, Gian, Alejandro, and Wendy. So Duff.
Sorry, was mine just the 8, or do I get the 7?
8 and then 7, so 15 total. And then so Duff, the tendril snakes out and hits you for 10 slashing and 4 poison damage. The tendrils, yeah, it's just like camping in like the Ottawa Valley. It's all the poison ivy is just fucking killing you. Gian, AC 16.
That's a hit.
For 8 slashing and 3 poison. Alejandro, this thing has blind sight, so it gets to attack you normally. AC 19.
Nope.
Doesn't hit. And Wendy, it has 10-foot reach.
Disadvantage.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, because patient defense. Yeah, it's not a visual thing. So you dodge the attack. Yeah, AC 10. And so the Vine Lord is done. Duff, what would you do?
Well, Fios just kind of squashed my plan by moving there.
I know. When Fios moved there, I thought, you were in Fireball country, girl.
Oh.
I've been standing there since my last turn.
No, you moved to there,
moved there.
after you cast your whatever you did last turn.
Yeah,
Alright,
so I've been there since my last turn.
Yeah.
I guess I can't cast Fireball one more over because I wouldn't be in the room.
That's right, you can't because the room's not wide enough.
Okay. I'll do Firewall then, I guess.
Okay, where are you going to put that?
I will do... I'll kind of squiggle it down through there. And then
Oh, with the hot side on the other side. Oh, the hot side, yeah. Okay.
You're my firewall.
So you scream and bring up your wall of fire. Wharg! And then... So roll those all those dice.
23.
And then the tree lord says, again?
Your lord's like, ah. Is it a dex saving throw?
Yeah, 15.
Dex. That's the first number, so 7. Doesn't save. So he takes 46 points of damage from this fire. Holy shit. You you fucking destroy him. So there you go.
See you later.
Yeah. Do you leave the wall of fire up?
Yeah.
Like the room just starts to get really hot, like as it just keeps heating up, burning that side of the wall of the room.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right, so we're out of combat.
We should have a look inside that sarcophagus.
Is there anything nifty on him?
Okay, so yeah, so you want to get off the sarcophagus. It would take some kind of athletics check to get the lid off, but I mean, all of you working together can pretty much get that done.
Yep.
Sure.
So the roots are growing on it and everything, so you kind of like rip the lid off, and inside there are 2 skeletal corpses lying together.
2?
Yeah,
What
one of a Vulpin and one of a Strig.
Oh!
Oh. Shock ending.
And the Strig is kind of lying on its back, you know, and the Vulpin is kind of lying on top of it.
Are
I
they
examined the Strig's pelvic bones. Does it appear to be a female?
The Strig has never laid an egg.
Oh god.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is Arpistus, yes.
Wow. Huh. Huh.
how long have they been there? Can we kind of tell? Long time?
Well, time flows differently in the Feywild, so it looks like they've been here for a long time. Like they're like desiccated corpses.
So the math. So
Arpistus is so the corpse of Arpistus has no organs in it. Looks like it's been hollowed out. Like the feathers and the skin has all like shrunk, like pretty much mummified. So she's yeah. Whereas looks like the Mavka is kind of like lying on top and looks like has not been embalmed or anything like that.
Oh! What the fuck? I could speak with dead!
Oh, hey, there you go.
Oh yeah.
I like the smart girl is like, I can speak with Dad.
Wait a minute. I can do that. That's a thing I can do.
Do that thing.
I will do that. To who do we want to talk? I kind of want to talk to Arapistus.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah. So speak with
Well-
that. So there's no time limit. This is like you can just like I think it's as long as the head and mouth are there, right? I'm just going to read to see what information you get. You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range.
It just have a mouth.
Must have a mouth and can't be undead. So you can't speak to
To the mouth.
Mavka.
the Mavka. Yeah, the spell fails if the corpse is targeted of this spell within the last 10 days. Okay, I see. That's the limitation. You can ask 5
10
questions.
minutes, so I'm gonna cast it. I'm doing it. What do we want to ask her?
Before you cast it, make a religion check.
Okay. Sure thing! Woo!
And
Look, I'll do a guidance tube. Pow! 15.
This corpse has had its heart removed, and it looked in the embalming process. All of the organs have been removed, and you're not sure if your spell will work. Anyway, you're just not sure.
Because it's probably not full. It's missing its essence.
It seems to be a shell, so yeah, it's kind of a gray area in the spell description, but you're not sure if it'll
You
work.
can do it
You're
on a.
thinking-
You can cast it on a skeleton, technically.
That's true.
Yeah, but the skeleton might have basically decomposed with his heart. This has been harvested, so anyway, we can see.
Maybe our Pistis is not 100% dead. He lives on as a heart floating in a jar or something.
Only almost dead.
Oh my God, this is a scene from Akira. It's like you have to find all the jars with all of the Akira body parts.
So with a 15, I'm not sure if my level 3 spell is even gonna work. Is what
you're
you're
not
saying.
sure.
Super cool. I guess I'll do it anyways.
Sure, why not?
All right, so you cast the spell. So the corpse kind of like, so the head kind of like turns towards you, and then the beak starts clicking. What questions do you have for it?
We have 5 questions, people.
Oh.
And is it yes or no, or it can actually answer? The corpse knows what you in life, good languages.
It's just questions.
Brief, cryptic. No compulsion if you are hostile, or if okay. Okay, so what questions will you ask it? Questions 5 you get.
Frank, you
Yeah,
have
You
a
didn't even
real
have to make a
fan.
bargain to get this one.
Any ideas?
Well,
Maybe we
something
could
about the
ask her-
sleeping
ask
sickness.
her about the Mavka. Like, how does she feel about the fact that Mavka's like haunting this region?
Yeah.
He's lying on top of her in a stone coffin.
Yeah, lying on top of her in a stone coffin.
Maybe I'll ask her how she ended up here, and then she'll just tell me a little bit
Yeah,
about
sure.
them at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
Arapistus, how did you come to be here?
So the head turns towards you, and it says, there was a, the Mavka loved me, but I did not love him back, and so he stole my heart, and here I lie.
Oh,
Not true love.
Where we should ask where her heart is. Is it the heart of the forest that we have?
Ooh.
Because I wonder if that has something to do with the sleeping sickness.
What is your second question?
I don't
Like
know.
the little cage, the little mouse in the cage is like, what is your second question? Sorry.
You can ask
Like,
if
what the
her
fuck?
death has anything to do
They're
with
like,
the
wow,
sleeping
that one's getting some good
sickness.
answers. Shit.
You could ask her if there's a way of bringing her back to life.
How do
If
we
she
kill
noticeable.
the Mafka? For good.
Or how to stop the sleeping sickness.
So many questions.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you ask that question,
I
Theos?
did.
How do we kill the Mavka for good? Give me back my heart. Only then will he know
Oh
that his
my god! The fucking
that
tree that
his
we have
love
to
is not
mend is
returned.
her! She's a dryad! I'll put the
There you
fucking
go.
heart in!
You gonna ask any more questions?
Yeah, I'll finish asking first. Holy shit! It's a tree! Fuck! Stupid! Did he Thor? No.
Who has the seed? Who has the heart or the whatever heart of the?
I think I have the seed.
Put it. Maybe put it on the skeleton. See what happens.
Well, the heart.
Seed?
No. I have the seed of knowledge. The other one is the heart of the forest. I think Fios has that.
Yeah.
Where am I?
So the little mouse says, "Ask your question 3."
Should we risk asking her if she knows where Hethor is?
Sure, why not?
How do we find Hethor?
Where do we find Hethor?
Sure, where do we find Hethor?
You're gonna say, "Where do we find Hethor?"
Yeah.
Now what would she know?
Come on, priestess.
Hethor. So she asks. So the head kind of like. There's great reluctance. Hethor. You can find Hethor with the Fire Lord in the crack of fire.
That's in the map. If you go to the main map, just behind the castle, I was looking at that. There looked to be like a volcano.
Yeah.
Can you go back to the main map, please?
Sure.
Ask her something about how to stop the sickness.
If you look at the Mathcat tower, if you look right back of it, look, there's something like there's the one that crossed the river, not the first one, the second one. There's looked to be like a cave there with fire coming out. That looks pretty much like a crack of fire. Or a very bad case of rock column hemorrhoids.
It's a really bad place.
Lord that might have warlocks working for him, perhaps?
Oh, tu vas pas dormir ici, tout là.
Inter-party conflict begins now.
Yeah, no, it began before.
Oh god,
No,
okay.
Alright.
We have 3 more? 2 more. If we kill Hethor, does the sleeping sickness end?
I don't think so.
Fuck. Should we ask if he has a cure?
Well, I guess if we give her the seed of knowledge, once we healed her, there's probably going to be more information available.
Oh yeah, if we bring you back to life.
One more question.
Maybe ask her if we bring her back to life, can she help us stop the sleeping sickness? Or we should ask how can we stop the sleeping sickness? Like who's responsible? Maybe who's responsible for it?
I feel like it's Hethor. But then she said that if we kill him, it's not going to end, so maybe we should ask if he knows how to stop it.
What is your question 5? Smart one.
But then we'll know... Well, we know we can't just kill him. But then we'll know if he has that knowledge at all.
What about what is the secret to stopping the sleeping sickness? Or if we bring her back to life, can she help us stop it?
All 3 are risky.
What question would you ask?
I leave it up to you guys.
Yes.
Can you bring a dryad back to life?
I do believe that the heart of the forest is probably going to be what's going to bring her back to life. That is, I think, yeah, Fios is correct on that one.
So then.
Okay, so does Heathor know how to stop the sleeping sickness?
Is that what you're asking? Is that your question 5? The little mouse says. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if she would know that.
She would. Sure, she would.
So your question is, does Heathor know how to stop the sickness?
Yeah.
She says, "There's more to it. It's a thing of the gods. I don't know if I don't think it's in the power of mortal folk to deal with it anymore. Not without the seed of knowledge."
Well, we fucking have the seed. Okay.
Its application is unknown.
I'm putting the
Or
heart.
maybe she can answer by saying something like, "Only with the seed of knowledge can you defeat Heathor." And
I'm putting the stupid heart in. I'm putting it in.
all right, so you take out the heart of the wood, and it looks like a big knot of wood, and Mavka is in the way, basically covering his body with hers.
I'll get him out of the fucking way.
All right, so you just like hurl him out of the coffin, and the bones, the dusty bones, and the rotten fur just kind of like fall on the ground, and just kind of like falls off to the side. And you're just gonna jam the thing into the chest cavity.
Yes.
All right, so so you kind of jam that thing in, and nothing happens at first, and and then there's like a little green sprout.
CPR.
A little green sprout, appears on the chest, and then some tendrils of roots come out of the fingers, and then they start to spread. Is your wall of fire still up? Presumably, you let that down, or
Yeah, it's done.
okay. So roots kind of spread, and then flowers start to bloom on the coffin, and then the roots, and then there's like a, and the body just kind of just composts, and then you hear a voice that says, "You have set me free. I am now the heart of the forest."
Ah!
So she can still keep talking to us then?
And so our pistis just seems to be gone, and the compost like overtakes the Mavka also, and it just like devours him. And there's like a carpet of moss growing everywhere, and then the roots, the like there's a hole in the wall here that kind of leads out, and the green goes out there. And if you were to go outside, you would find that the very Miyazaki like again. There's like a woof, and then the forest has regained its heart.
Aww.
We still got to loot this dungeon.
It's like everyone's like weeping, and Alejandro's off to the side, like pulling out big sacks and laying them down. I only have 12 sacks. We're gonna have to maximize our carrying capacity to get all the shit out of this place. I think that stone coffin's worth something. Get out the crowbars. Yeah.
Oh, those traps are expensive. Can we dismantle them?
What about the seed?
So actually, you hear a voice. So you hear a voice. Let's do the equivalent of. You can maybe each ask one question or something of her before her consciousness expands into the woods. She says, "I will tell you one thing. You seem to be fighting for good. Heathor is not what he seems. Be careful."
We haven't found
What
him.
questions would you ask of me? I can give you truthful answers. Unlike some people.
Who's got the seed?
I do. You know what?
Everything.
Attends un petit peu. Qu'est-ce que j'avais lu? Qu'est-ce que j'avais lu?
Like, I think I want to ask more along the vein of the amaranthine tree and a god of death who's like taking over the whole forest and he's taking over the tree and he's trying to become the god of knowledge. Like, I don't know what the fuck that's about. But I don't know what kind of question I could ask, even.
Should we just ask something straightforward, like
It's a
who
stumper.
should we seek out next on our journey to stop the sickness?
Which way to the plot train?
Yes.
Ready to hop on board.
So who wants to ask a question? Just ask questions. Talk to her.
Are we limited to questions? How many?
You get one question each.
Oh, one question each. Okay, well then I'll ask. Yeah, like who should we seek out next? I guess because I can't really ask how to stop it, but like who should we seek out next to on our journey to have the sleeping sickness stopped?
Heathor in the crack.
You should seek out Heathor. As I said, he is not what he seems. He, in his madness, he cannot be trusted. But I can tell you that if you bring the seed to him, you will find your answers.
Cool. Who wants to ask her where Heathor is?
He's in the crack.
Oh,
He's
right.
in the crack.
He's in the crack.
He's in the hemorrhoid crack.
It's like when you sit on your little dog, it's in the crack. Yeah.
Yeah, so what should we do to prepare to confront Ethor in the crack of doom or whatever it's called?
The crack of doom. Gird yourself to face off with powerful entities. The very gods and demons are fighting for this world.
Okay.
So make tea.
I should probably sleep beforehand. Is that what you're saying? Before that?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Or you're also all going to level up after this session. So
Yes.
You know if my friends in the monastery are still safe?
you want to know if your friends in the monastery are still safe?
Yeah.
Most of them still live.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Well, and yeah, she communes for a while on that one. She's like, yes.
Sounds ominous.
I mean, they have been dealing with the sickness, and so down with sickness. Yes, many still live,
Okay.
as do the warriors who are staying with them.
Okay. Araphistus. Right. The god of death is making a move for, like, the god of knowledge. And he's basically invaded this forest. He's got a tree that's growing in front of the Mafka's tower, and it's connected straight to his realm, and we keep seeing him everywhere. And she, right? It's a her.
It's
a
the
they.
goddess of death, yeah. I mean, gods are sort of genderless, but yeah.
Talking to me. What does she have to do with all of this?
In the end, you will have to make a choice. Do you want to heal the world? If you want to heal the world, you might have to face great personal risk. It's a question of, do you heal yourself or do you heal the world?
Shit.
Well, because she appeared on all the bodies or all the people dying from the sickness. I wonder if she's responsible. This is her way of claiming everyone.
It could be.
Gianni's kneeling. Gianni's kneeling, and he brings out his scrolls. He draws a little bit. Folders. I have my answer.
Sorry, what?
After he heard that last answer about the choice we have to face, Gianni's kneeling.
Are you going to kill yourself? Do not kill yourself.
No, I'm not going to kill myself.
With funny animals.
But he pulls out his meditation scroll.
Okay, yeah.
And he's drawing, and he looks at me and says, "I found my answer." Puts the scrolls away, and to the crack we go.
Yeah.
You're going to the crack.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just tell her that her dad misses her terribly, and that if she can let him know that she's okay.
growing a potted plant in his room.
Just let him know that she's okay. That she's still here.
Just as a parting statement, she says, there can only be one heart of the forest. And then she's gone.
Oh no, was it him before and now he's dead?
Killed the old dude. Jeez.
Who knows?
Great.
God damn it.
Okay, short rest, and let's stop for tonight, I guess.
Sure. Just a second.
It's kind of late.
Did I just reveal, or am I hiding areas? Fuck, I hid the area.
You're hiding the door.
I'm hiding the treasure room. Yeah, okay. Okay, so, so down here at the bottom, there's, shit, the wrong thing. Down here at the bottom, there's like a mural with a map of the Vale, of the whole Neblina Forest.
Mm-hmm.
And it clearly shows where that volcano is on the map. Is the place.
Path?
There seems to be a fane of the death god there, but it's a place that's thin between worlds, and it's also a fane of the fire god.
Fane? What's a fane?
Fane. It's like a holy place.
Okay. Does it show us a path to get there?
Yeah, next week you'll have a little map with dotted lines.
Fantastic. I only walk on dotted lines. So.
Can we get into the treasure room?
Yeah. So there's a treasure room. Now, I'm just kind of looking over here. So, yeah, I'm kind of looking at the stuff here. So I think I'd like to generate some magic items for you guys for next session. So.
Some treasures, woohoo!
So in the meantime, you can level up, and so you will be level 8. No,
we're 7 now, so.
Yeah. Level 8.
Like you guys aren't high enough level, but okay.
I'm gonna be 5 and 3.
Cool. All right. So I hope that wasn't too hard. I made it more well. I added complexity to it from the published adventure. The published adventure is, the stringing along of the adventures is just kind of like go to the next one, and so I added the whole love triangle story. So
I like that.
I liked it.
As can be.
How are you? Oh, you're doing the character mancer thing?
Yeah.
Or you're doing it now? Hit points 1.
Yeah, I'm going to take average.
I will take the average.
Well, I rolled it after because I didn't want it to come up in the middle, so I got a 7. So I just bumped it up.
All right, cool. Don't forget, if you're doing Character Mancer, make sure you close your character and then reopen it without popping it out, because the Character Mancer doesn't work too well when you're popped out.
Oh, shoot me. Okay.
Actually,
Well,
I did
it might...
mine with it popped out and it was fine.
Oh, okay.
At least
Like for example, when you're dragging items to your character sheet, if it's popped out, just drag them into the main window and they'll go onto your character sheet.
I finally have enlarge and reduce.
Woot. Oh God, horrible ability score increase or feat. Oh no. Oh jeez.
That's a hard choice. Well, if you have really good stats, it's not as hard a choice, but yeah.
Get Dust Devil.
Because you want to look at a lot of feats that give you an ability score increase of +1, and just that way you can put them on an odd numbered ability score.
Yeah.
You can increase 2 abilities by
Or
1.
you
All
can
my
bump
abilities
up
are
2
even.
Scores. I had 2 scores that were on odds, and I moved them up.
What should I do? Mine are all even. Wait, no. Yes.
I should look
How does that work?
I look your -2 strength. That's so great.
What should I add them to?
Well, I don't know. Just don't ask me.
Dex?
Because you're a charisma-based character, so if you give yourself +2 charisma, you would have a 20 charisma, which would give you +5 bonus on all your spell stuff.
We never talked about how I get my spells as a wizard.
Well, it just says that you get new spells every time you gain a level, right?
But you're supposed to find them and add them to your spell book.
Yeah, that's right. You're
Yeah,
supposed to
I
find.
just-
Yeah. Oh, there might be
Am I
some in
gonna
the treasure.
put
There might be
these
some. That's right. Yeah. So anytime you find a scroll, instead of casting the scroll, you can just add it to your spell book. Yeah. Or you
Like,
can
can I
find a
just
wizard.
pick them and then you're gonna give them to me like in the next room or some shit?
Oh, yeah, there's usually spell scrolls and treasures. There's you've found spell scrolls before, so yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, I'm going to take off, I guess.
Okay. So I hope that was okay.
Yeah,
I hope
yeah.
I didn't horrify you too much with the story of dead babies, Frank.
No. Yeah. No, I'm just really zonked. It's a long,
Are you still Are you still like working 10-hour days before the Thursday night game?
Well, it's 6 hours, but it's spread out
Yeah.
from 8 a.m. till
Cool.
5 p.m. And I have to go in for one of the labs. So.
Oh yeah, that's hard. Yeah, it's hard getting back to the
in
to,
and I
to the
walk
office.
back. So
Yeah.
it's okay.
Cool.
All
Okay.
good.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week.
That's good.
Okay.
later, Frank.
Okay, cool.
Goodbye, Frank.
Have a good one, Frank. Oh.